We good.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Brother, hey, man, brothers from the GMS camp. Back with another live camp. Now, before we get
Y'all pick
started,
y'all voice up too, bro.
before we get started, man, we'll give our praises to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh
Yahushua,
Shai,
by
by
Hashem,
Hashem,
Rakakadash,
Rakakadash.
the Bible Apostle Ellis GMS, who will learn this truth from, and peace and mercy to hopefully elect. Let's follow the ways of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, to the best of their ability. Shalom.
Shalom.
Now, hey, man, we're just going to start off, you know what I'm saying, just talk about how, by us being in this captivity, man, it's temporary, man. You know, it's something that, hey, man, we got to, comfort ourselves, talking about, because as we were talking about last, Friday, maybe yesterday, man, at camp, on how the things that we're going through, man, all these sufferings, wickedness and violence that we see on earth, all that is temporary, man. You know what I'm saying? It's temporary. So in the day, man, like as much as, hey, man, we get vexed in this place, we can, in the vexation of spirits. Much we hate it. We tired of working. We tired of being under the curses, man. But all this temporary, man. You know what I'm saying? It's temporary. So, hey, man, we got, hey, just hang in there. Don't get too bitter, upon this place, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too bitter.
Y'all keep going.
Yeah,
Y'all keep going.
all right, get that first precept.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 14, and it reads, For here have we no continuous city, but we seek one to come.
That's right. So it said, for here was no continuous city. Now, what's that talking about? America. This place ain't gonna go any longer than what it has to be, man. So it just lets us know, hey, man, it's not an end all be all for us, man. Being in this captivity, man, forever. Suffering. Being in a low state in this place. It's not forever, man. It's hey, soon it's gonna get cut down, man. It's gonna, hey, man, America is gonna be burnt up, man, by those nuclear missiles. So hey, by us knowing that, man, this place is about to go. Hey, man, we seek one to come. And what's to come? Our kingdom, man. Wait, man, our kingdom, man, we ain't gotta worry about this no more, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about, hey, man, no suffering no more. We ain't gotta worry about dying. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about going off either, man. That's what's about to come up to us, man. That's what we seeking for, man. That's what we striving for. That's what we fighting for. You know? That's what we strive for, man. And that is what keep us, you know what I'm saying, in that comfort state, man. Or keep us in the peace of mind. Let us that knowing that, hey, man, we about to be free from all of this, man. You know what I'm saying? You got something, brother?
Yeah, I got a precept for you. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 23. It says, For I sent you out with mourning and weeping,
Yeah.
but Yahweh will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever.
Yeah, man. God. Say, hey, man, we will sit here, man, to mourn, man, to suffer, man. And why so? Because, hey, man, we went off, man. So in the day, man, we got to bear the indignation, man, the punishment of the Lord. Being in this place, man. No suffering, man, in the low condition. You know what I'm saying? But it says soon, hey, man, joy is about to come up to us, man. Where's that joy gonna come? We how shall deliver us, man, out of this captivity.
And it say forever, too.
Yeah, forever, too, yeah. And forever, man.
Yeah, but thank you, because the Lord told us that, we got to endure hardness as a soldier.
Liberate your voice, too,
My throat, we got to endure hardness as a soldier. So, us going through different tribulations, you know what I'm saying, ailments, stuff like that. That's just part of the struggle. But the Lord said it's a set time where all that's going to be done away with. And we see, these latter times that we're in, the kingdom of heaven is near, bro. And what the scripture say, he that endures in it shall be saved. Brothers enduring, bro. Constantly, every day. You got it out.
Yeah, come. We enduring every day, man. But, hey, man, we ain't got to do it no longer, man. As we can see, hey, man, the times we in. As a matter of fact, get the Revelation 13, 11. The times we in, man, it lets us know, hey, man, we closer and closer, man, towards the everlasting joy, man. We almost, hey, man, we almost towards that time where our shot made by deliverance, man, out of this captivity. So anything, man, we just gotta keep going, man. We gotta keep going, keep hanging in there, man. And stay in the peace of mind, man. Stay in these scriptures, man. So you got something? Yeah, go ahead.
This Second Corinthians 4.
Romans.
I'm gonna start at 16.
Yeah,
This Second Corinthians 4:16. It says, For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
You got it.
That's just backing up your point. that um these sufferings that we're going through are temporary, man. Okay, so the things in which we about to come into is gonna be an eternal joy.
Yeah,
Hmm?
that's right.
I got one more verse.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal." You got it.
That's right, man. The things that y'all seen, we say, man, we here right now. The things that we are seeing is temporary, man.
Mhm.
It's only temporary. No, but the things that are not seen are eternal. What's that? That's the kingdom. You know, that's the kingdom. Hey, man, that's gonna be eternal. And we're gonna have an everlasting kingdom unto us, man. That's what coming up to us, man. When we gonna forever rule, man. You know, we gonna forever, hey, man, be happy in a sense, man. You know, we go for forever. You know what I'm saying? No, not suffering, man. We're not gonna suffer no more, man. Suffering is gonna be now ain't gonna be a vocabulary. You know?
The Lord say, he say he gonna wipe all tears away.
Yeah.
So ain't gonna be no more suffering, bro. Curses gonna be done away with. We'll be in paradise, but we gonna be in our right mind too. We ain't gonna be thinking how we ain't gonna be thinking how we was thinking here. We gonna be in that kingly mindset. All gonna unlock our minds and a whole new spectrum of life, bro. We ain't changed the darkness here, bro.
That's change the numbers.
Yeah.
I had that word. But if you
No,
gonna
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is that word temporal. It was temporal, right?
Lift up your voice.
Yeah,
Con.
speak up.
Yeah, this that word temporal. In that 2 Corinthians 4:18 in a blue letter. This the outline of biblical usage. It says for a season, enduring only for a while, temporary, for a season.
Yeah, for a season, man. This gonna be we only here for a season, man. Not
Only
forever.
for a while.
Yeah, for a while, man. Not forever. You know? So in the day, man, there's no point of us, man, trying to, you know, really trying to, set up, trying to be rich on this side, man.
Yeah.
Or trying to obtain a good life on the side. Cause
Trying
then
to build something.
trying to build something, trying to build yourself up, man. Or stressing yourself out, trying to build yourself up, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause in the day, man, it's gonna be destroyed, man. It's gonna be destroyed by those nuclear missiles, man. You know? And then at times we're made, man, everything's about to be shut down, man. You know? Jay, get the First Corinthians. I think you had something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of your brothers get First Corinthians 7:31.
This is
We holding
Revelation.
that? You got it?
No, I got it.
Oh,
This is Revelation 21 and verse 4, and it says, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away."
yeah. Shit, man. Hey, it's soon, man. Hey, Lord, you gonna wipe away our tears, man, cause we crying out, man. You know, we crying out for abomination thereof, man. Say, man, soon the Lord, he about to deliver us. You know what I'm saying? Once he delivers us, man, he gonna wipe away all the tears, man. He gonna take away our pain, our suffering. You know, basically, man, all the things that made us sad, that vexes us, man, all that's gonna be taken away from us, man. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't gotta experience that no more. You know, once we get in our kingdom, man, hey, man, we could be everlasting happy, man. You know, everlasting, we'll have everlasting abundance, man. You know, and that's what we waiting on. You know.
Kind of had one back.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this 2 Esdras 8:52. It says, "For unto you is paradise open.
Yeah.
The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom." But the point is that rest is allowed. So that's a part of the Lord wiping away those tears, and taking all these, these burdens off us, man. Paradise.
Yeah, paradise, man. Well, hey, that's the kingdom, man. You know, it's gonna be paradise because, it's basically, man, we will experience the things that we never experienced in here, man. You know, we'll say rest. You know what I'm saying? Plenteous, man. Like imagine having rest. You know, like I always say, man. My brother asked me, hey, man, what's the first thing you want to experience in the kingdom? I said rest. And I want finally, hey, man, not stress no more, man. I don't have to worry no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I know so y'all brothers as well. You know, cause hey, man, we tired of stressing, man. We tired of worrying, man. You know.
You brought out 2 Esdras 8 already?
Yeah, he brought
You
it
brought
out. Yeah.
Isaiah 14?
Nah, we brought it out. Yeah. No damn that. Yeah, man. That's what we waiting on, man. We waiting on, hey, man. Hey, man, we want the suffering to stop, man. Unto us, man. That's what we want to stop. That's the point blank period. And it's gonna stop. Hey, Lord, He gonna stop that for us, man. That's what we waiting on. It's bad for you. Yeah, they still got that First Corinthians 13.
No, I had the Romans 13.
You got it.
Yeah,
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 they had
yeah.
the
You said that First Corinthians 7 and 13.
Yeah,
I
get that
got it.
Romans 13, 11.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11.
Scoot over. Like move over.
Like y'all
Yeah.
speak this way.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11, and it reads, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe."
Yeah, man, seeing the times we in, man, seeing World War III, gearing up, man. Seeing the MOTB is about to be mandatory, you know. We seeing man race wars, we seeing judgments. You see the wrath of the Lord bring forth judgment. You know what I'm saying? If we also, man, we seeing, the fast Israel passed away, man, was the brother holding. You know what I'm saying? We seeing that pass away. It lets us know, hey, man, our salvation there than we believe. Even to a point, hey, man, we see, the persecution about to come, man. To a man, brothers, you know what I'm saying, they about to, be tortured, man, for this word, for this truth. We say all that's gonna bring forth the kingdom, man. You know, so that's why, hey, man, we want everything to, we want the Lord to bring these things to pass, man. That's why, hey, man, we rejoice, seeing these games, seeing these things, popping off, man. Cause all that brings forth the salvation, man. It brings forth, hey, man, our deliverance, man, our redemption to our nigh. So it lets us know, man, we're closer and closer, man, towards our salvation, man. That's why we gotta rejoice, man. As much as, man, we vexed, you know what I'm saying, we crying out, man. We gotta rejoice too, man. We gotta rejoice. Cause hey, man, we almost out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that First Corinthians 7.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and verse 31, and it says, "And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away."
So yeah, basically, man, seeing the fashion of the world pass away, man, seeing everything, you know what I'm saying, about to be brought down. This kingdom's about to be brought down. Ain't no point in you trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to build yourself up on this side, man. Yeah, trying to be settled here, man. Trying to do too much to, you know what I'm saying, trying to attain some type of glory in this world, man. Because, hey, man, we see, hey, man, the faster this world passes away, man. Well, all these things going to be dissolved, man. It's going to be burnt up. So why trying to, save your life here, in a sense, man? But those that save their lives here, they going to lose it, man, by those nuclear missiles, man. That's why, man, it's time for us, man, to lose our life, man. Forsake our life. Because, hey, man, start with the mind. Because as we can see, man, this thing is cracking down, man. Where Esau, man, he better, crack down this thing, man. Because he see that his rulership is falling down. So that's why, hey, man, he try to, hey, man, bring forth his NWO. Well, he gonna bring forth, hey, man, great wrath upon the people, man, especially the Israelites, man. Because he know his kingdom's going down. So he gotta, hey, man, go all out, man. Before he fall completely.
I got precept too.
All right, that's okay. That's all you was on, bro.
This is Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah, bro, say live up your voice too.
Oh,
Yeah, read again.
Come. This is Micah 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Yeah. It said this is not your rest. So, yeah, the day, man, you should not want to, like, settle here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because in the day, man, you still in the curses. You know what I'm saying? Esau still go, you know what I'm saying? Go bring forth, hey, man, that continual struggle to you, man.
Pressure.
To where, yeah, pressure, man. To where you be subject to payments. It's like the more money you get, man, the more shit you got to pay on the side, man.
Then to back you up, the Lord already chose the spot for us to rest.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing. Ain't no point in resting in the spot when the Lord already picked somewhere. They're going to be perfect for us.
It's going to be perfect for us, man. So, wait, man, we ain't got to worry about payments, being subject to payments, man. Yeah, and really, man, that's not only even be subject to payments, man, we're subject, you know what I'm saying? Be under this wickedness, man, seeing wickedness every day, man. Followingness, Like, hey, man, we learn something new every day, man, that Esau's doing, man. That's unrighteous, man. That's wicked. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, man, that's contrary unto us, man. In our health, and our mental, man. That's why, man. That's why it said, like, all this place do is trying to pollute us, man. Bring us, tear us down. Stretches us out. No, really just killing us, man. No, mentally, spiritually, and physically, man. So why you want to rest here? You know, well, this is not our rest, man. This is not where we're safe at, man. Then we're not safe here. That's why we need the kingdom, man. We finally be safe, man. We finally be rest. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to add on to what you're saying, and I have a precept to back it up. Our people are comfortable being behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
Okay, this place was basically set as a prison for the Israelites. Okay, and they've been comfortable in prison. You know, and that's the problem with Jacob. Now, grab this precept. This is Isaiah 28 and verse 15. It says, "Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. With the overflowing scourge shall pass through, a refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves." Right? So what did we do, man? Like I said, the brother was saying, this place is hell, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Our people are constantly being afflicted. We're being hunted by Esau. We got to worry about our jobs and our livelihoods, paying bills. You know, the list goes on and on, man. So when does Jake ever get rest? He's not going to get it on this side. So the best thing for you to do is to turn back to your power, man, and don't make that contract with Esau. That's what the agreement means. Okay, you're basically what's another word for contract?
Covenant.
Yeah, like a covenant. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, an agreement, man. Don't be that guy. Worship the Lord. So you could get out of here. Lord willing, you are that number. You got
I
it.
want to say this, because even with those guys that made the covenants with Esau, your ball players, rappers, celebrities, they still don't have rest.
Right.
So it was all
They
for
still
nothing.
suffering, man.
They still suffering. Look at Lil Boosie. He got, he been going through trouble since he became a rapper. And I'm using him because as of late, he got a woman, saying that he SA'd her, right? Which, if that's true, all of that's gone, man. All them riches that you sold yourself out for, you know, sold your people out for, is gonna be snatched away from you, man. Your riches not protected here, man. Even with the covenant you made with the devil.
That's right.
The richest prophet not in the day of wrath.
That's right. Damn right. That's right. So you got it?
Yeah, go ahead. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4, and it reads, "Richest prophet not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death."
Yeah. I said, man, riches not gonna profit in the day of wrath, man. You can't just thinking money is gonna save you, man, for the upcoming evil times, man. It's about to come, man. It's not gonna protect you, man. It's really, man. It's ready. Let's go ball down to the point where, man, if you ain't got that MOTB, that digital currency, man. You know what I'm saying? You can put to death anyways. And if you do take it, you can still be put to death, man. According to Revelation 14. So either way you go die, man. You know? That's why, man, there's really ain't no point of you selling out to Esau, man. There's no point, man. You gonna suffer no matter what. No matter whether you serve the Lord or you don't serve the Lord, you suffering, man. That's why, man, we gotta come to our point in mind. Hey, man, we gotta suffer for righteousness' sake, man. We gotta love suffering for righteousness' sake, man.
Yeah, the little shit that these people, that you two-thirds Jake sell out for is nothing but merely crumbs. That's the residue of what's left after Esau and took his fill.
Yeah.
You know? So when you look at it, he's not really he's just using you as a tool. He's giving you an inch so he can take the mile. You see? And that's what Jake's selling out for, man. Even you, you lower Jakes that's uh, uh, they got the different camps and things like that. Y'all selling out for bullshit, man. For little or nothing.
Yeah, for crumbs, man.
For crumbs.
Yeah, but that explains that I believe it was that Sirach 28 the turn for
The sin for a small matter.
small matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
27.
27.
That's what he said.
God, but you already getting an example of that for him, seeing how these people operate and the length that they will go to obtain the money and obtain a certain lifestyle. So we know furthermore when the CHIP is implemented, they're gonna fold for that like nothing because they already been conditioned
Condition.
doing this shit for the money.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's
No.
what I just want to lamb back on this brother again, because Jay got to start, understanding
Y'all,
this.
like, you go over.
This what this brother was
No.
saying is pretty much them being conditioned. I is going into the fact that right now they doing this
Yeah.
for comfort. All right, how much more when it's life or death? You see,
Yeah.
now
You come back up.
stack. I mean, just
Yeah,
stack.
yeah, just not
That's
go
all.
over.
Yeah, Jake, you
That's
come
good.
like this.
That's cool.
Good, bro.
You didn't have to do it like that. You could come back up. I wasn't talking to y'all, just talking about the end to just like kind of back up because it looked like just your head was in the camera. Go ahead.
All right,
Salaki, go ahead, bro.
you got it. I'll point again that scripture too, because it also say like since rich is not proper now, it said the righteous.
Yeah.
So basically, man, by that's another thing too, like by seeing what's going on, man, should push us, man, to keep going, man. And also, man, give what we got, man, while we still have a chance. Because man, soon, man, this ministry about to cease, man.
That's right.
So we gotta give all we got. To man, we put our all to this thing, man. Cause at the end of the day, man, we just called right now. We're not chosen.
Yeah, because in a way, we working. We got a spiritual bank account. Bro.
Yeah, spiritual brain, yeah.
So we getting the works in through the law as much as we can, bro. Constantly getting it in, preaching, teaching, praying, building the body up, fasting, brother said. We working for that spiritual bank account. We ain't working for no carnal, no temporary, man-made money. That shit can get burnt up. You know,
That time.
This is Luke 9:24, and it said, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it."
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, read it again.
It says, "For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, but
What's up with this
whosoever
shit,
will
bro?
lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it."
Yeah, so that's the point I made earlier, man. Those that's trying to save their life, man.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? You gonna lose it. You know? So basically, man, you try to hold everything dear, like everything that you got in this world, you trying to hold it dear. You know what I'm saying? You could just be burnt up with it. And what I always say, you repent to lose it or repent to be burnt up with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna lose it anyway. You could be burnt up with it. Because at the end of the day, man, Lord's not saving none of this, man. You know?
Because the major thing that the Lord be looking for in us, is the sacrifices.
Yeah.
How much you willing to sacrifice for the Lord to put away, what I'm saying, to gain more, through the spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I say, man, those that lose their life, shall find it, man. If we losing our life, hey, man, for your shall sake, make our bodies a living sacrifice, even to a point to where, hey, man, we gotta, the partly in the mind, we gotta forsake our life, man. Which, hey, it's easier said than done because we don't love our life anyway. You know what I'm saying? We already too vexed. You know what I'm saying? Being in this captivity, man, working. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers always say, man, I wish, you know what I'm saying? While I'm at work, I wish it was the last day of work, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one day, man.
I want to read a little bit more. Just one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is verse 25 in Luke 9, and it says, "For what is a man advantage if he gain the whole world and lose himself or be cast away?" Right, and in the end, how all these celebrities, all these people in this world trying to, save their life and gain all these things in the world. In the end, you're only gonna gain it to do something wicked. You're not gonna be able to profit off of just having, the things of the world. Because whatever you do, they're gonna have you do something base, just to have it.
Yeah. And really, man, there's no purpose, man. Because basically you be soulless.
Yes.
You be soulless, man.
You're gonna lose it.
You say something good, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically Esau, gets you to compromise your integrity. So they know even some worldly jakes have some things that they say that they would and wouldn't do. And that's why the scriptures talk about not being desirous of the dainties that he's going to offer you, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're given a contract, it's best that you read the fine print, right? And you can't trust a lawyer, right? Because your lawyers are small hats, man. And all the people that offer the contracts, they're also small hats. So they're not going to look out for you. And that's why you have Jake. He'll get $100 million, $200 million contract and be broke by the time he's done playing sports or some type of entertainment for Esau, man.
Yeah. As long as, like, You know, people trust Esau because they ain't got no choice, man. Because they don't have no vision outside. People don't have vision. Like they don't. That's all they see. You know, that's all they see. So therefore, that's what they go for. But with us, hey man, we forsook that, man. No, we're not taking that because we see something that's outside of Esau's world, man. That's about to come, which is to be our world. You know what I'm saying? That's what we looking forward to, man. But a lot of, hey, that's why the scriptures say, there's no vision, the people perish.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it? Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
this is Proverbs 29 and verse 18. It says, "Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he."
Yeah, but the point is that there's no vision, the people perish. You know, so that's why, man, a lot of people, man, they are, you know, they bugged out, man, they destroyed. So, hey, man, you know, they too consumed, you know what I'm saying, of Esau's world, man, Esau's leadership. You know what I'm saying? Because to where it all falls down, they gonna fall down too, man. You
Right.
know, they gonna be crying out for wine in the streets. You know, it said in Isaiah, you know, they'll be crying out, man, because you know, because they don't see a world outside of Esau, man. So therefore, because even to a point where they gonna take the MOTB,
They don't got no faith.
no faith.
I
They
was
don't got
just
no
about
faith,
to say
brother.
that.
No
Yeah.
belief, man.
That's the common denominator right there.
No
No
faith, man.
Faith is the substance, you know,
Things
that the
hoped for,
Lord
yeah.
has given unto us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he said, that's a gift. He gave the elect faith. The rest of the world have no faith. You made a point earlier where you was like, they trust Esau because they have no other choice.
No choice, yeah.
The reason why we notice that other choice is because of the faith, man.
We got the vision, man.
That's right, huh?
Yeah, we was given that vision, man. You know, of the kingdom. You know, which ain't the mysteries, man. You know, the secrets of the Lord.
That's some
You know what I'm saying? So that's what give us that peace of mind. That's what give us that's what heals us in this sense. Cause at certain point, man, we was consuming these things, man.
Right.
You know, we was consumed by it. But hey, the Lord, he woke us up, man. He healed us by his word. You know? You got your precept? Yeah, go ahead, brother.
It's Proverbs 29 and 18. It says, "Well, there is no vision.
We
The
just
people."
brought that out, brother.
go ahead.
Yeah, we just meditating.
Nah, it's a spirit.
Yeah, that's the spirit though. Yeah, that's the spirit though.
Got something spirit.
I know behind you is holding.
Just backing up what you just said, this is Isaiah 31 and 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord." And just backing you brothers up, you know, about people not having that faith into Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, they have more faith into Esau, Edom's, you know, his kingdom, you know. This just the way that he operates with warfare, rulership. You know, our people are simple people at this time because they see that power that's placed in front of them. All right, and they can't envision the power that's coming, you know, to destroy everything. So they only seeking the thing that they see right in front of them, you know, which is a bonehead fucking move.
I just wanted to just add on to what you're saying. Basically, they put a Jake mind in a box, and Jake cannot think outside the box, right? Since the time he's born, he basically put you in the ghettos, the slums, you know, the projects. You know, you're prone to seeing certain things growing up, and that's what you become accustomed to, right? And the only way to think outside the box is the scriptures. That's it. If you don't have the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah on you, you're gonna stay where you are, man.
Yeah, because Jake then came into the conclusion that they just accepted the condition in which we in, man.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
There's no more after this.
that's why you hear Jake say, "Well, that's how it be, or that's how it is."
That's just how it is.
Yeah, that's just how it is, bro. When it's clearly not that, man.
Right.
But you got it.
Verse 2 says, "Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his word, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horse is flesh, not spirit. And when the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together." And that's just plain and simple, man. Our power lays in the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not Esau Edom, you know, which is being explained as the Egyptian right here in Isaiah 31:1.
This second Ezra 2:10, and it reads, it says, "Thus saith the Lord unto Esdras, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel, that glory also I will take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles, which I have prepared for them. Just going back into what you were saying earlier, you know, the Lord prepared a specific place for us, man.
That's right.
All right, and He.
You good.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
Come on.
Verse 12 it says, "They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savior. They shall neither labor nor be weary." You want to say something on
Yeah, that's
it? I
it
got
right
more
there.
too.
Come on. We ain't gonna worry about working no more. No laboring. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stop being tired, man. You know what I'm saying? We tired of being tired, man.
Come.
That's crazy, man. You know? We ain't gonna worry about being tired no more, man. You wanna say
Yeah,
something?
yeah, they got that song. I don't know how old it is. I know it's probably old though. They say I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
That's
You know what I'm
Akon.
talking about?
Akon and DJ Khaled, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of. That's
yeah.
facts though. Sick and tired of being sick and tired for real.
Yeah. Got a little more.
It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for fewer days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom of heaven is already prepared for you. Watch."
Yeah, watch, man. So really, man, yeah, we supposed to pray, you know what I'm saying, the Lord showing the times, man. Cause hey man, the Lord if he don't show in the times, man, no flesh shall be saved, man. As said in Matthew 24:22. You know? Especially knowing that hey man, we got a kingdom to come. Well, man, we about to have, abundance, eternity, you know what I'm saying, everlasting life, you know, no more working, no more laboring. Aiming to a fact, man, we gonna have heathens, then we gonna dominate, man, then we gonna rule over, man.
Slave.
Man, slaves, man. You know? We have possessions on the earth. You know? Everything's gonna, hey man, everything in our kingdom's gonna be righteous, man. We ain't gonna worry about wickedness, no foulness, man. You know? You don't want that? Yeah, but Jake talking about, man, we got wait for 30 years, man. In the kingdom, man.
1,000.
1,000.
1,000 years.
Like, come on, man.
That's good.
That's crazy work, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we're supposed to pray, hey man. This be the year about deliverance, man. That we make to our kingdom, man. No, because always had that mindset, man. But of course, hey man, we got to, hey man, prophecy got to be fulfilled, you know what I'm saying? So we get into our kingdom. But hey man, as we can see, man, it's near to we believe though, man.
That's right.
You know? Ain't no way, man, we could be here for the next 5 years. Let alone 30 or 1,000. You know what I'm saying? No way. That 5 is crazy.
You gotta think about it, huh? From the foundations of the earth, right? When words were spoken, we living out the very things that's indicating the end.
And in the end.
We're living that out, and we're watching the Lord walk down prophecy, man.
Yeah.
At one point in time, you know, we asking the same questions the prophets of old was asking.
Yeah.
When is the kingdom of heaven?
We see it.
When it's gonna be restored?
Mm-hmm.
But we seeing this
We seeing it.
happening
We seen
in
it
real
happen,
time, man.
Yeah, I'm saying too, man. Jake, that say that, man. Talking about 30 years, they don't have that vision, man. You know,
Yeah, because they want to stay here.
they want to stay here. Yeah,
wanna
they
be here.
consume.
Comfortable.
Yeah, they comfortable, man.
Got
As
cars,
they rest, yeah.
got a nice job. You got your woman, everything going smooth. Don't go through everything just smooth sail. Nah, look, come on now, brother. You can't have that mindset just trying to stay here, bro. You got it out.
But that's why it goes back to that mindset in Jeremiah 5. It's not 5. It might be in Isaiah. Roughly paraphrasing, where it said prophesy unto smooth things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Isaiah,
feel me?
it's Isaiah.
That's Isaiah, right?
Yeah, it's Isaiah.
Yeah. So they don't want to hear, oh, the Lord about to destroy America. They don't want to hear that. They just want everything to be all right.
You think he won't hear that?
Yes.
He won't go on the lake with a big dumbass bike.
See, you gotta remember, that's still the same
You gotta
spirit.
speak up. I can't hear you.
It's like,
Yeah, speak up,
you gotta remember, all the 2/3 are the same spirit that was there in the wilderness.
Yeah,
When the Lord was
murmuring.
there personally, they
Murmuring.
were like, hey man, let's go back to Egypt.
Yeah.
But you gotta,
yeah, come.
He don't want the kingdom. He got a $3,000 Mo Control bike. You think he want the kingdom? Huh?
He settled for that, man.
$3,000 pedal bike, bro.
Yeah. With a motor on it that you still got to
Yeah,
pedal.
man.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, Jake got a low level mindset, man. You know? See, with us, man, we got a high level mindset, man. We got a spiritual mindset. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, man, we're better and the things of this world, man.
Right.
You know, that's how we carry ourselves, man. We carry ourselves as kings, man. No, the gods. You know, a future joint heirs, man, rulers.
Get that, man.
You know,
Yeah,
basically, man, we gotta envision ourselves in that glory, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got that.
Yeah, like, stop thinking small. You need to be thinking big, man. We thinking big, man. You know?
I get where that big come from. You think it's small, bitch.
I know it ain't big, yeah. Go on. You got something, brother?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
something.
go, yeah.
I'm just gonna go straight to the point.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
context purposes, just
Yeah.
talking about the Lord's return and Him destroying things, right? But this is 2 Peter 3 and verse 11. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?"
That's right. So, man, seeing everything, you know what I'm saying? Come to pass, man. Prophecy popping out the page. You know what I'm saying? Out the scriptures, man. It lets us know, man, hey, man, the time is near. The boy, he did a lesson on yesterday, man. It's time to seek the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Now. It's time, hey, man, to make our calling and election short, man. That's by us. How we do that? Having that holy conversation, man. Conducting ourselves, man. That separated from, hey, man, this wicked world, man.
I got
Come on, we ain't gotta get it, bro. Yeah, what's it? The Greek word of that conversation, anastrophe, man. Conduct. So you got more?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
verse 12 it says, "Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of God, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat."
Yeah. Somebody, man, that nuclear destruction, man. You wanna say something?
Yeah, it said it first started out with looking for. Why would we be looking for? Read it again, huh?
Yeah,
Looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of God.
What the last part said?
It says, wherein the same thing.
Yeah.
It says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So why would we be looking for that? All right, because we understand that the world to come is for us. All right, all of the things here is conducive to wickedness. That's why we looking and hastening towards the day of the Lord, man. Any sane person who would just read that, not in the truth, obviously be like, oh, why would the Lord say that? Why would he say look forward to that? All right, but we got that, like the brother said, that vision, man, to understand that this old campaign is about to be done with. Right? Your Hawashai's campaign is about to is already started, man. The blueprint is already here.
That's right. That's right. You see something?
Yeah, because if I could see, but we also had an understanding of knowing that the destruction is go hand in hand with our salvation. So knowing that that's coming, that's close, that's bringing in our salvation, man.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, next verse.
Yeah.
Hey, if I could add real quick, because ultimately looking for and hastening is a part of being a what? A watchman.
Watchmen, yeah.
If you're not watching for the, looking at the news, looking at the different things that contain prophecy, if you're not paying attention to that, how you gonna look for and hasten for the day of Yahweh Bashim outside?
Yeah.
You can't do that
Can't do it.
if you're not watching. But go ahead. Bro.
If I can add to you, that's what he told you to look out for.
Yeah.
He told you these signs, these famines, these earthquakes, these rumors of war. All of these things that you have to physically watch. Like
Right.
It's not something that you just could just bullshit around.
Yeah. You
Watching.
looking?
Watching is a verb, man.
Yeah.
Watching involves action, like this brother say.
Yeah.
Because Jacob think you watching, or they watching because they watching the videos.
Yeah, you not watching.
You watching a live camp, but you think you watching and looking for the day of the Lord. No, you got to work out your own salvation. You got to be the one putting in leg work to find different things that's going on in the world. You can't wait for brothers to put different information and shit. Some shit we share among each other, and that don't even get put on videos. But go ahead.
But I wanted to say, like, in that process of watching, that's what gives us hope and that faith. Because, like it says in 2 Exodus 9:1, when you watch out for these things, you know that the Most High coming.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you want to watch, man? You want to get out of here, man. Like, yeah, like you want, like, you remember back in the day, like, yeah, like, When somebody tell you, man, they about to pull up, hey,
You-
yeah, you out the door.
You looking for him.
You looking for him.
It brings excitement
It's
because you know that
cabal.
he's gonna guarantee show up.
It's cabal that do that.
Yeah, man. We waiting for it. Hey, we outside say he's on his way. Your whole out come quickly. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we got to be on that watch. You know? So, you got more on that?
Yeah, I
go
got some
ahead.
more,
Yeah.
two more verses. It says, verse 13, it says, nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah. That's why we hastening, man, for this place to go down, man, by hey, that nuclear destruction, man. Because, hey, man, soon enough, man, quickly like that, man. That's why, hey, man, the kingdom, our kingdom is going to begin. Our kingdom going to be established, man. Let's be established with righteousness, man.
Yep.
And that's what we waiting on. That's what we hastening, man. We're not waiting on no GTA to be put out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah, GTA 6.
the brother got a precept on the comment board. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9 from the brother Taziyah Ben Yehuda. It say, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We up next, man. We up next to rule. So that's why we hastening it too, man, because we up next to rule, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's our turn. Which, hey, it's the rightfully so. Because, hey, man, this world has got too polluted, man. It's too defiled, man. And plus, man, everything's going to be better once, hey, man, this devil be put out of rulership, man. And we be put back in rulership.
Yeah.
The earth could be put back in order, in righteousness, man.
I just want to say, bro, dude, when you hear that precept, that was 2nd Ezra 9 and 6.
6 and 9.
6 and 9, like it. When you hear that precept, it says Jacob. It says Esau is the end and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So think about what that means to be the beginning of the coming of an age. We actually the beginning. It's starting with us.
Yep.
Our paradise, our rulership is starting with us, and we know that that's coming. So why would we want to take part in the things that's going on here in our captivity that's about to be destroyed? We actually gonna usher in through the power of Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, the dominion of the new earth, the refreshed earth. You got it.
Right.
That's important. We gotta look for that, bro. Come on, bro.
Come.
No, I just was going to say, like the brother was saying, we're at the beginning, which is a starting point of what? Of immortality, which has no end. So, that's what we're looking forward to, man. We're looking at the beginning of the end for Esau and the beginning of our new life, on the other side.
And that's all a part of what? Looking for and hastening.
Right.
Because we're hastening and we're looking for a why? Because we know that's when our kingdom come.
Yeah.
You got to do.
Because, hey, man, faith. Faith, hey, man, keep the faith, man. Keeping that vision. Staying in vision of the glory that we're about to receive. And then again, too, man, we got to work for that glory, too, man. We got to work for it, man. Because then day, man, only person that's going to have that first taste of that glory is the elect. The first fruits, man. So that's what we working towards, man. So that's why, again, man, seeing that glory is about to approach us, man. To make us put in the work, man. Put all to this thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hey, man, use it last signal times, man. Hey, man, do what we got to do, man. Do everything to the best of our ability, man, so we can be up that number. That had that first taste of the kingdom, man. To come. Being part of that the beginning stages of our establishment of our kingdom, man.
I got one more verse on there. And it go perfectly into what you said. This is verse 14. It says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent, that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. Yeah, man. So like the brother was saying, we got to work for it, man. It says be diligent, right? We got to stay doing the work, right? We got to be brotherly towards each other, okay? There are plenty of things within the body that we have to do, okay? That's always something to do for Yahweh Shema Shai. Like your work for him really never stops, okay? It also says without spot, man, and blameless, okay? So you got to put off the old man, the former man, the old you, all the things that was weighing you down within this truth. Man, you got to get rid of that guy. And now, because the time for Yahweh Shema Shai is soon. It's vastly approaching. The scriptures tell you that he's going to come like a thief in the night, right? You
That's
gotta.
crazy. That's crazy too, cause hey man, you gotta put out that lemon, cause that
Mhm.
basically man, we about to approach the Passover, man.
Yep.
You know, hey man, y'all shot, man, you about to come through, man, and bring forth judgment. You know, you about to bring forth, hey man, no Egypt 2.0, man, in a sense. You know, well, hey man, Lord, you let all no plagues, no pestilence, you know, no death. Hey man, Lord, you about to bring forth back that again, man. Which it's gonna be a more worse, more horrific, man.
Right, because the doors of mercy is closing.
Yeah,
That
that's
previous
closing.
verse said, "If be found without spot or blemish." When the mercy door is closed and you found with a spot on you or blemish, right, or basically within sin, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna be defended, right? The Lord just gonna have you get caught up in some type of judgment, you know.
They always they may keep ourselves covered from that, be passed over, is having that lamb, and that doorpost. And what's that doorpost represents our mind, and what's that blood of the lamb, Yahushua.
Yeah.
We gotta have Yahushua in our minds, man. This word in our minds, man. That's what, amen. That's what really, keep us under that mercy, man. Daily. Cause it's not just a Passover that we gotta, be in that spirit. We gotta always be in that spirit, man. Cause, amen, Lord, hey, man, we always getting passed over every day, man.
Right.
Hey, Lord, He always bring forth His wrath, man, every day, as we can see,
That's right.
every morning, you know. Because, hey, man, it's about to be more horrific, man, the times to come, man, and the end times, man, you know. And all of us, man, stay upon that protection, man, that hedge. And we gotta stay upon this word, you know. But the point is, and we gotta stay upon it though, man, because in the day, we could be passed over right now. Hey, man, Lord, He could judge us, man. So that's why, man, we gotta constantly do these things, you know. Get that Second Peter 1:10.
God, this is the book of Second Peter, chapter 1, verse 10, and it reads, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail."
Yeah. See, man, we gotta make our calling and lecture short, man. Because in the day, man, we just called to this thing, man. We just called. So we gotta do so, man. We could be up there chosen at the end. So, hey, the Lord, basically, man, we're on audition right now. We audition for salvation, man. We audition to be join us, we house shot, man. You know, yeah, day, man. It's not just one day. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do the work one day and then expect, hey, man, you be granted for salvation, man. No, it's constant. You gotta be constantly doing it, man. You gotta constantly, man, get better to it. That's what
You gotta be persistent.
yeah, persistent, yeah, consistent.
Yeah, constantly keep getting it in. Because we, like the scripture said, we don't even know if we even chose. That's why we out here trying to give it our all as possible, bro. Trying to help at least. We're trying to, usher the kingdom of heaven as best as we can, bro. Doing all we could. We ain't sitting behind the camera, at home, typing shit up, scoffing, mocking,
Yeah.
We out here for real. Showing our faith, bro. You got that. That's all.
Yeah, we out here for real. In the real way.
In the real way.
In the real way, man. You go ahead, bro.
This the book of John, chapter 9, verse 4. It's red letters, Yahushua speaking. It said, "I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work." That was it.
Yeah, come on. Well, hey, that was Yahushua speaking right there, man. What's hey, man, Yahushua, ever since, man, he was 12, man, according to the scriptures, he been about his father's business, And that's something we got to remind ourselves in this captivity, man. We just here to do the work. We here to serve the Lord, man. That's it. We're not here to, try to build ourselves up on this side, trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, get fame. You know what I'm saying? Or whatsoever, man. All the things of this world, man. We're not here for that, man. We're here for a purpose, man. Not for pleasure. We here to do what's commanded of us, man. What we was created to do, what we was born to do.
Whole duty of man.
Yeah, whole duty of man. We're not here to, amen, do what we want or do what we like to do, man. Or do what our flesh desires. We're not here to obtain our desire, man. We're here to try to obtain salvation. What's going to lead up to what? Our desire. Our own heart's desire, man. You want to say something?
Yeah, because it also says what? The night coming when no man can work.
Yeah.
So that in that day, you ain't gonna be able to try to fulfill the works in which you were supposed to be doing when the time was right, man.
Yeah, you want to start plowing at nighttime.
Yeah.
The sun done went down and you gonna grab the plow, man.
Bro, in that day ain't no overnight. Ain't no overnight shifts,
Ain't
bro.
no overnight coming,
That's
man.
over
Yeah,
with.
makeup shift.
Yeah,
Get
no, none of
overtime
that.
and shit
So
like that.
you must work the work the work while it's day.
You know?
That's deep.
Hey, that's like, when we was in school and we had them tests. Jake takes tests. They'll give you extra credit at the end of the semester. Ain't no extra credit at the end of the semester. Whatever your final grade is, that's just what your final grade
No
is.
summer school,
None of that. Nah.
Ain't no making up for what you didn't do when it was time to do it, man. Oh, this is the greatest gift we gonna ever receive.
Yeah.
So it's only right you gotta get this right the first time. Cause this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, man.
That's right.
Okay, so it's only like you said, the elect is gonna get to usher in the kingdom, man. Ain't gonna be no usher in the kingdom again.
Right.
So you have to get it right the first time, man.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no getting beamed up again.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be
7-year
Another
tribulation.
another cap. It's not gonna be none of that again. Like you got one. This is one shot. All right. This is one opportunity. You got to do this, man. That's why Jake say, make your calling and election sure.
Yeah.
Because if you do these things, if you see, that's if it's not a word of guarantee.
It's not guaranteed.
If you do these things, ye shall never fall.
Yeah.
Meaning what? You have to continue in the get it from me in 2 Timothy, real quick. 3 and 14, I believe. To continue in the things which thou hast
Yeah, I
learned.
got it.
You got it.
Yeah, this is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 14. It says, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned.
Yeah, we have to continue in the things that we've learned. Keep going.
And has been assured of.
And we have been assured what? It said the scriptures tell you that we have a more sure word of what? Prophecy, man. You see? Keep going.
It says, knowing of whom thou hast learned them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And it says something about a child.
okay, Salakia, next verse. And it says, and that from a child
Mm-hmm.
thou hast known the holy scriptures.
Right. And as a child, not as a literal child, right? As what? A newborn babe.
Right.
Yeah.
You see, being born again through what? Through the Spirit, through the Kakwadash. We have been assured of, we have learned these things, and what we have to do is what? Continue.
Continue.
All right? Go ahead.
Yeah, only way you continue, man, is really you gotta have that child mindset where you always ready to learn.
Yeah.
You know? Cause no matter how long you been in this truth, man, how old you is in this truth, you got a lot to learn, man. Even apostles say that. And they been in for like, man, 40 plus years, man. And they still say, man, they constantly learn.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Say, man, same go with us. So at the end of the day, man, because me and the brother, man, we were just talking about, like, no matter how many accomplishments you get, man, that's not going to matter. You know what I'm saying? We're not finished yet, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, man, we're not finished until, hey, man, y'all shy say we finished, man. We put that crown upon us, man. You say, well done, my faithful servant. That's when we know we finished, man. Until then, man, we still got work to do, man. We got to strive for that. Go ahead,
But that's the whole point of us having to endure until the end, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because you can't just get halfway there and think you about to get the kingdom, man. You gotta put in the work all the way into the end, man. And still hope that you're of that number. Cause like you said, we're not promised anything, man. We don't know.
Right.
Until the Lord come tell you, man, you
Good job. Well done.
Well
Thou
done.
faithful servant.
Yeah.
That's why I tell you about that parable. You made me think about that parable in Matthew. It said what? That servant who knew the Lord's will and prepared himself accordingly, it's going to be said to him, well done. But go ahead.
This is Revelations 2 and 25, and it reads, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And what do we have already? All right, this truth, okay? The hope, the faith,
Yep.
all right? We have these things already. It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. You got it?
Yeah, con. It's say, man, we got to, as much as, man, we want power, man. And, man, we got to fight for the power. And it say, man, he that overcome it. Because, basically, man, we got to suffer. We got to suffer, hey, man, it's basically, man, the power is not going to be easily given to us, man. You know, you gotta be we gotta work for it. You know,
Because while do enduring and suffering, we showing the Lord that we really want it.
Yeah.
We constantly going through. Lord, they had the conversation in the heavens. He see a certain brother going through tribulation, but he taking like a man. Like my servant really, he going through it, man. He want it. So that's the mindset. 104,000, man. We Lord with it, man. We really want it, bro. Ain't nothing we can't persevere through. We go get it in and concentrate it in, just like you said, bro.
yeah, kind of. But hey, man, we gonna suffer either way it go. Like, rather you trying to be somebody in this world, or even the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Trying to get the kingdom to come, you gonna suffer, man. Yeah, I went to that. Like, no matter what, you gonna fucking suffer, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm being myself, brother.
Hey, yo, how much I suffer?
Yeah.
So who are you to go outside of that, man? You know, if he did it, we gotta do it.
But that's why I said an NTE at the straight gate, man.
That's right.
You know, we are going to being in a position of difficulty. With that word straight goes to, it means to what? To be ready to suffer. If you're in a position of difficulty, that means it's nothing is going easy. So you're doing what? Suffering. You know?
Bro, it literally tell you when thou come to serve the Lord,
Yeah.
prepare thy soul for temptation.
Mhm.
So you are out the gate, you gotta be prepared for this, man. It's a long journey and it's a tough road, man.
Yeah, tough road.
But what the world think? The world think they didn't started going to church. Now they should just start receiving a bountiful
Yeah.
blessings and
Yeah.
Lord, please, Jesus, let me get a new car. And, like, you know, that's not the case, right? With the true power in heavens, true power of the heavens and of the earth, man. You know, like these brothers bringing these beautiful scriptures out, explaining to you what's going down, right, in the ministry, right? And that don't mean that the Lord not looking out. Now He's keeping us away from the things in which will destroy us and ultimately stop us from being those first fruits in which this brother is going into, man. Right? Experiencing the kingdom as a first fruit. You see, all the other Israelites, they gonna experience the kingdom, but not in the same fashion as the first fruits, man. You see, they gonna be, free from all of the stress, the plagues, all right, the curses, okay, all of those things. They gonna experience that, but to be a first fruit, man, that's something like this brother was saying that you ain't gonna never get an opportunity to get again, and the Lord is keeping us from that. He still bless us too. He look out.
Be joint heirs, brother.
Yeah,
that's
Like,
glory.
all that come with that power, dominion.
Yeah, that's glory above glory, bro.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? That's above. So why not fight for that, man? You know. But that's what I was going to yesterday too. Like, if you go suffer, man, I'd rather suffer, man, fight for this, man. You know, not to fight trying to be a side joint hand with Esau, man. With his riches, man. You know, basically knowing that's temporary.
And
You know, and corrupted, man. You know.
Yeah, I got something for you too, bro.
What's that? You still got that print? Yeah, get that
And
right.
I'm gonna say, this is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 25, and it reads, "And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible."
I got that point too, cause this how Jake, you know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordans in the world, or really just people in the world in general, man. They'll put all those hours, you know what I'm saying, working, just so they trying to obtain, you know what I'm saying, to be rich on this side, man. To have a nice house, trying to maintain that American dream, you know. At the end of the day, man, it's corruptible, man. Or really soon it's gonna be man. It's gonna be destroyed, man.
Thing of the past.
Yeah, thing in the past, man. But with us, man, we got that same mindset, man. But for the incorruptible, though, man. Some of this could be, man, eternally ours, man. Some of this could be, man, glory above glory, man. So why not fight for that? So like I said again, man, if you go suffer, man, if you go suffer, man, suffer for this. Obtaining this, man.
It say that in the in what? You bring out
First
the First Peter 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, you get that, brother. You
Come.
get it.
I got it real quick. I got one too.
All right, good. You get that.
This 2 Timothy 4:7. It says, "I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. And Paul, just like us, he was a soldier for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Mhm.
All right, so he finished his purpose.
Yeah.
All right, because this a battle we in. This a war that we
Yeah.
in. With the flesh, with Satan. All right, but it says he fought the good fight and he kept the faith, which ultimately is our goal. Our goal is to finish.
That's
Yeah.
it.
It says,
But let me say this too, cause y'all for us to do that, also, man, finish our course. We gotta be temperate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we gotta be, man, control. You know what I'm saying? Our pleasure, our desires. You know what I'm saying? Our flesh. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, it could easily corrupt us, man. Or give us, hey, man, distract us, man. You know what I'm saying? They distract us of our course, our purpose. You know, so that's why, hey, man, our mindset, man, we got to control our mindset, man. It be about our purpose, not our pleasure.
yeah, you brought up being temperate and having distractions.
Yeah,
If we at war, a soldier can't afford to be distracted.
yeah, at all.
Our lives are on the line. The war, the battle is on the line. Our lives.
I got
Uh,
that word too. Temperate.
You go ahead. Get that on.
This is the word temperate on the online etymology. It says modest, forbearing, self-restrained, not swayed by passion. It says,
Yeah, but point said moderation, though, man. No, because, hey, man, cause that's shit we do in the world. You know what I'm saying? But then we not doing too much, man. We not, have many manners, man, many businesses, man. And said, Ciroc, not mistaken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not too invested in the world.
Having little business.
Yeah, little business, man. We just say, man, we do what we gotta do. Get our daily bread, and that's it. We be in the house, man. We be inside.
I want to hone in on that point. On that word. It says self-restraint.
Yeah, self-restraint.
Right.
Fighting yourself, man.
You know, scriptures tell you that, hey, the law, statutes, and commandments are not grievous.
Yeah.
Right. You got to be self-restrained. You shouldn't have a brother keep telling you, hey, Ox, don't do that, don't do this, and just constantly got to monitor you like you're a 4-year-old fucking child, man.
Yeah,
You know?
because you just want to get fucking wasted drunk every week, every day.
Right.
You just can't put the bottle down. In other instances and other shit, that's just an example,
Yeah. But I did listen to that too. Like at some point, like nobody should tell you what you need to do. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If you know within yourself, you want the kingdom, you want to get saved out of here, you will do what the fuck you need to do anyway.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
that's also part of us becoming men, man. Okay, because what the Lord said, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. So part of becoming a man is putting off childish things, man. That's being childish, not able to control yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, not knowing that you have to do things in moderation in order to finish this race in which we're in, man. Because we know this is serious.
But it's easier said than done as
Come on.
well.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
it's easy.
Jake we can sit here and talk about it till we blow in the face, but we
Yeah.
got to do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Now, are we in the spirit 144% of the day? No.
Right.
Things we do, we what's the word? We succumb to the flesh sometimes.
Yeah.
And Jake be like, man, I'm fucking tripping.
You tripping?
You
Yeah,
know?
That's good. Say, man, the spirit is willing, but
The flesh is weak.
man.
That's right.
You know?
So offense is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
But that's the point of a fight, though.
Mm-hmm.
The point of a fight.
Yeah, and the main fight we gotta fight against ourselves.
That's
our
it.
biggest
That's the
enemy,
biggest
man.
enemy.
The man in the mirror.
The man in the mirror, yeah.
I got a quick quote real quick to back the brothers up. And it reads, said, when a man can find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? So
That's heavy.
That's heavy. Say that again, brother.
this is a quote, and it reads, when a man can find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure.
Yeah.
We found our meaning.
We found our purpose,
We
man.
rooted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do mess up here and that, you know what I'm saying, like the brother just said, but we ain't constantly indulging in pleasures. You got men of the world, you know what I'm saying, is constantly indulging in pleasures. They have no meaning at all, bro.
Y'all have no purpose.
Israelite
That's why,
men
yeah.
constantly doing things of the flesh, bro. And we recognize when we mess up through the flesh, but guess what? We go get back up and do better.
I tell you, a righteous man falleth 7 times.
Yeah.
Right? And get up again, roughly paraphrasing. You know,
Mhm.
showing you that you will make mistakes. Right? You will fuck up.
Yeah.
It's all about that mindset of getting back up and getting back on that horse, man.
Yeah, because we got a purpose, man. You know? That's why a lot of J, man, they fall too deep into their pleasure because they don't have no purpose, man. See, with us, we got purpose. And we gotta stay on that, man. We gotta stay on our purpose. You know, so hey, man, we not fall too deep into pleasure. Even we do, no fall. You know what I'm saying? Not pleasure, man. Hey, our purpose, man, should get us back up, man.
Yeah.
If I can say, hey, what's the point of the Lord reiterating enduring to the end if it's gonna be easy?
Right.
Why would He keep saying that? Showing you that the Lord know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a rocky fucking road, man.
It was hard for the Lord Himself.
Come on. So, you know, I just want Jake to dwell on that. Why would the Lord keep saying that and then keep giving you examples of
Keep
men
it
of the
old,
ancient, right? The Jobs, okay? You know, and brothers know all the stories, but
Yeah.
one straight off my head, Job, man. You know, he stayed in the spirit and you know got back on his horse.
Yep.
Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, which again, no matter what, man, it's gonna get hard for you.
Yes.
Rather, hey, man, rather you serve the Lord or you don't serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, man, you continue to do wickedness, man. You can make it hard for yourself, man. It's like we see people in this world, man. They make hard for themselves by, hey, man, partaking in wickedness, man, fatness. You know, we see that. Even to a point where, with the end times, man. When the end times come, when the evil come to pass, hey, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for a lot of these people, man, because they ain't serve the Lord. You know, so the point is, man, it's gonna be hard no matter what. So hey, you gotta choose your heart in a sense. You know, choose your difficulty, man. Choose your
That's
suffering.
heavy. That's
You know,
heavy.
go ahead.
Yeah. Also, when you going through that hardship, you don't got the Lord helping you out that either.
Yeah, they don't have the
Because
Lord
the
helping
Lord
them
is,
out. Yeah.
the Lord is with us through our suffering.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so we still have a help, a
Yeah.
aid, man. But you
Yeah, that's the
gotta-
difference between us and the world. We know
Come.
why we're suffering, man.
Yeah.
You know, we know what the hardship is gonna lead us to what? You know, eternal way of glory. As you brought it out, man. Which hey is light. Which hey the hardship that we're gonna do is light because hey we got the Lord with us, man. And
I
the
got,
outside,
I
yeah.
got that too.
You got it. Go ahead.
Yeah. This Romans 8, and I'm gonna start at 17.
Mhm.
It says, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so
First Peter
be
3 and 14.
that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, so basically all the things that we're going through, man, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Basically, man, there's no comparison of the things we're about to receive, man. You know? Basically, it's not, our suffering is not great in the glory, in the joy, no glory that we're about to receive, man. Go
It
ahead.
also says that we suffering with. I'm gonna read it again, verse 17. It says, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be glorified also together, man.
Yeah.
So in order to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man, and be glorified with Yahweh Shai, man, we have to suffer with him
Yeah.
as he suffered. It says what? That the servant is no greater than his master.
Master, yeah.
Okay, so if the Lord had to come back and suffer for us, man, how much more us?
How much more us, man?
You got it.
Yeah, come. Because, hey, man, much tribulation into the kingdom of Most High.
Come.
You know? So it's like, yeah, we can't run from suffering. You know what I'm saying? As much as we hate suffering, we can't run from it, man. We got to deal with it. You know? And ultimately, man, we got to make it through it, too. If we want, hey, man, you know, partaking down, being joint heirs with Yahushua.
Yep.
Just like, man, Yahushua, you know, he had to suffer. Even times where, hey, man, he felt weak to well. He prayed to the Lord, hey, man, take that cup away from him, man.
Yeah.
But he couldn't, because there was prophecy, man.
And he knew that.
He knew that.
And he still did. He still
still
asked,
did it.
brother.
You know? So, man, same with us, man. You know? So, hey, man, it probably come a point in time, man, we might have to, you know, we might have to die for this thing, man. Die for the truth. Which we did a lesson on, man. Some of us might taste death. So, hey, man, we're going to suffer in an amazing way, man. You know, for the truth.
Yeah, this is the book of First Peter.
Start at 13.
Okay, this is the book of First Peter, chapter 3, verse 13, and reads,
Because it's going to back up exactly what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying.
and who is he that will harm you if ye be followers of that which is good? But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid for the terror, neither be troubled.
Yeah, that's right, man. He said, man, happy are ye that suffer for righteousness' sake. You know? Because as we were talking about yesterday, man, hey, ain't nobody worthy, you know what I'm saying, to suffer for righteousness' sake, man. A lot of these people, man, they suffer for wickedness, man.
Exactly.
For their wickedness. But with us, We suffer for righteousness' sake, man. We suffer for some greater good.
Like the elder always say, it's better to suffer
As a man
for
of the Lord,
righteousness
yeah.
as a man of the Lord
Yeah,
than to
suffer
suffer as a nigga, man.
Yes.
You know,
You know?
because niggas gonna suffer either way it
Either
go.
way it go.
You know,
And
What's
it's
it?
gonna be worse.
it's gonna be
Hang
worse.
on,
Yeah.
back you up. Jump to 17. Okay, this book of First Peter chapter 3, jump down to verse 17. For it is better if the will of the Most High be so that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Back.
plain right there. It's better for us, man, suffering, man, doing the works of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Then, hey, man, just suffering, hey, man, being a nigga, man, just partaking in wickedness, man. You know? Because, man, we all know the end all be all each one. You know? What's hey, man, well doing, man, us suffering for well doing is going to lead to what? Salvation, immortality. While, hey, man, suffering for evil doing is going to lead to what? Death, man. You know? That fire. Eat nuclear missiles, man, missile food.
But they still have what coming after that though?
Yep.
Because it's not just that. You gotta come into the kingdom with an everlasting shame.
Shame, yeah, yep.
Okay. But you got it.
Kind of. Which again, man, like, no matter what, man, you can't run from suffering, man. You know, so hey, man, you gotta choose your suffering. You know what's hey? You gotta choose our suffering. Hey, man, we choose our suffering for righteousness' sake, man. You know, for righteousness.
Choose ye this day.
Yeah, choose ye this day. You know, life or death.
You right back.
It is only right to suffer for what's so glorious to come. The kingdom.
We war.
No, you won't get to the finish line and you will say, like, man, I fought for this, bro. For something so glorious that's coming, the kingdom of heaven that draws righteousness, rulership, dominion, immortality, peace forever and ever. Why not when you want to suffer for that? To get
Right.
that, bro.
Yeah, get that.
To constantly get in it for the Lord, knowing like, damn, even if I do die, I try my best.
Try your best.
That's all we can do, fam. We got to
Yeah. Nah.
You got it.
Yeah, this Second Ezra 2:44, right? And it reads, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He said unto me, it's like it. He answered and said unto me, These be they which have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive poems.
Yep.
You want to say something?
God, that's what we waiting on, man. You know that Second Ezra 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 and I'm gonna go down to 47.
Yeah, kind
Verse 46. Well, I won't say this too because it says have put off the mortal clothing. All right, that's going into these fleshly bodies, man. Okay, but a part of that process is also denying the things of the flesh as well. Right on this side. That way we can get to the point to actually getting out of these fleshly bodies, man. All right, these what they call them in the book of Jude,
Change the darkness.
chains of darkness, man. You know, it says, verse 46, then answered I, it's like it then said I to the angel, what young person that crowneth them and giveth them poems in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. You know, and that's the point, man. Stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord, man. Didn't budge, didn't bend, didn't break. Okay? And, you know, we doing that with ourselves because yourself, like the brother said, that's your biggest enemy. All right, once you conquer that, that's why we going through that portion of this phase first, conquering yourself. Because then conquering Esau going to be easy.
I know you fucking
All right? Yeah, that's he ain't conquer himself. He ain't conquer himself. Fuck no.
Why?
But
Himself
Why we doing this?
yeah, himself,
He
he
conquered his own
consumed.
self.
Hey, that's why conquering ourselves so important.
That's right.
Imagine if the Lord gave that nigga power to govern our people and the earth. That's just like what similar to what we got going on today. Esau Edom, right? He's just a carnal, wicked man, but he in rulership. But that's why for our kingdom, we gotta we starting to conquer ourselves now. Then we'll be able to rule over everybody else.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, kind of, man. Before you rule the earth, man. Before, hey, man, we rule the earth, man. We got to first rule ourselves.
Rule yourself.
Yeah. You know? And then the point, down like, too, yeah, basically, that's what we working towards, man.
Right.
You know, we working towards, hey, man, being clowned by your house shot. You know? And then like all of us, amen, to receive that, man, we got to forsake everything, including our life.
That's when you could say, you know, it's finished.
It's finished,
You,
yeah.
you reach the finish line then, man.
That's
You
right.
know, getting those crowns is a part of that finish line. You know?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it comes. You know? That's the things we gotta believe in, man. And no, and really we gotta come to a point to where, man, we believe in ourselves, man. You know, to be a part of that, man.
That's right,
You
man.
know, that's what we gotta come into, man. That's what it all for us, man, to do the things we're supposed to do, man. We gotta believe, man. We gotta have faith. You know, because again, man, we gotta believe in ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? That way, man, we could do other works of the Lord, man. That we have to continue all the way to the end, man, until we obtain that glory. You know, because in the day, man, that's what we were called to do. You know, we was called to, amen, to win. You know what I'm saying? We was called to, amen, to obtain that glory, man. Nothing else, man. We can't lose. You know? So, John 15. Yeah, holding that?
Yeah, I
John
was holding
15.
that. I just let it go.
Yeah, come on. Let's get that John 15.
Yeah, no.
You know? So that's why we got to believe in ourselves, man. But don't believe in ourselves in the way you believe in yourself. Or don't believe in yourself where, amen, you know, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, man. But we got to believe in ourselves the way the Lord believed in us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, at the end of the day, hey, the Lord, he calls to this thing, man. So, hey, man, to obtain that glory, man, our brothers up. He will the elect. You know? What is that? 16. Yeah.
All right, Con, this is John 15 and verse 16. It says, Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Now, read that again.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
So, yeah, man, we ain't choose this, man. You know, the Lord chose us. You know, he called us. You know, and along with it, man, we up there chosen, man. We up the elect. You want to say something?
Yeah.
Bro,
That's,
itching, boy.
that's part of putting on as the elect, though.
Mhm.
Go ahead, my brother. But you have to,
wanna
cause
say something?
you gotta believe in yourself, man. That's part of putting on as the elect, man. Believing in yourself that you are of that number, man. That's us being the hopeful elect, man. You have to have that hope.
Baba Kashar, can you start at 14 in that,
Con.
please? Baba
Verse,
Kashar.
verse 14, it says, Ye are my friends,
That's right.
if ye do whatsoever I command you.
Right. That's y'all shot speaking right there, man. They said, man, we are friends, man. And we do what's commanded of us, man. You know?
There go that word if again, though.
If.
Meaning that something has to be received. You're something if you, what is it? The word is conditioned.
Yeah, condition, man.
It's a
Yeah,
condition.
there's no such thing as an unconditional love.
Mhm.
What I'm trying to push.
Yeah,
It's conditional.
everything
Right.
conditional.
It could. Including the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know? But say, man, Lord even say, man, if you love me, keep my commandments, man. You know? That's why, hey, man, this thing we're a part of, man, we do this for your shot, man. You know, as much as, man, we doing for our own salvation, man. Or, matter of fact, we continue on that verse, on that 16, man, we bring forth the elect. You know, teaching the elect, we preaching the elect, but we really doing this for your shot, man. You know, for everything he done for us. You know, we doing for him. You know, that's why this thing is called, hey, man, a labor of love, man. According to Hebrews 6 to 10. You know, continue on that verse, bro. Yeah. Oh, no, I think I was reading down, yeah. Continue.
Verse 15,
Oh, yeah.
Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth,
Mm-hmm.
but I have called you friends. For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, man, that's why, hey, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, rejoice, man. You know, because, hey, man, we have been given that mystery, man, that the world cannot receive, man. The only elections have obtained, man. You know what I'm saying? That should give us, you know what I'm saying, or that positive mindset, man, or that, you know, what can I say? That belief in ourselves, man, in a sense, man. You want to say something, bro?
No, I had a word, that word if,
All right.
that keep popping up.
Come.
That word if on the online etymology, it says, in case that, it says granting, allowing, or supposing that on one could on one condition.
So one condition, man. So in a sense, man, all of us, man, you know, be a part of the house shot circle. You know what I'm saying? It's one condition. You gotta do everything I command you to do, according to the scriptures. You know? That's why it says that if, man. You're friends with Yahweh Shai, man. If we do everything he commanded us to do, according to the scriptures. That's plain.
Yeah, 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 16.
16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you
Mm-hmm.
and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
That's right. So that's why, hey, man, I want that brother to get that verse, man. It's 16 because, again, we got to believe in ourselves in this ministry, man. So, hey, man, we able to, hey, man, preach the word, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, why? The Lord, he give us the unction to know all things, man, according to the Holy Spirit, you know? So, that day, man, we're not supposed to have no doubt, you know what I'm saying, in this thing of ours, man. How we going to preach this, how we going to teach that, man, you know? Or so forth, man. Or really, how we going to, you know what I'm saying, conquer ourselves. Now, man, we be given the Spirit, man. So, hey, man, we're able to, hey, man, do everything we got to do, man. So, we obtain that glory, man, to come. Or the kingdom to come, man, salvation. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I had one to
Yeah.
back up right
Get
fast,
Philippians
bro.
4:13.
This Second Timothy 1:7.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "For the Most High had not given us the spirit of fear,
Mm-hmm.
but of power and of love and of a sound mind."
Yeah, that's plain right there.
Yep.
We be given a sound mind to where, man, we not being overtaken by our fear. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Basically to a point where, hey, man, we're not fearing, the things of this world. You know what I'm saying? We're not fearing, suffering, or even to a point where, hey, man, we might face persecution, man. We're not fearing these things, or the evil times to come, man. We give them the sound mind because we understand what's going on, man. We understand where everything's going to lead up to, man. We understand the end, the secrets, So that's why, man, we got to believe in ourselves to way, man, we going to go through everything we got to get through on this side, man. Because, hey, man, one, we got this word, we got a sound mind, and we got Yahweh Shai, man. You know what I'm saying? That's going to help us get through this world. That's going to help us obtain that glory, obtain that win. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that. Philippians 4:13.
God, it's the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 13, and it reads, I can do all things through Mashiach, who strengthens me.
So, amen. Long as, amen, you got Yahweh Shai, what's, amen, this word. Yahweh Shai is the word according to John 1:1. To strengthen us, man. Keep us in good strength, man, in good spirits, man. Hey, man, we're going to get through this, man. We're going to get through this captivity, man. We're going to make it through this captivity, man. We're going to make it through all the sufferings. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get out of this low condition. You know what I'm saying? We're going to conquer ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get to everything we got to get to, man. Through Yahweh Shai, man. So that's why, hey, man, we got to believe in ourselves, man. To where, hey, man, Yahweh Shai, he got us. We are the elect, man. That Yahweh Shai is looking out for, man. Hey, go ahead.
This is the book of, backing up that point of the sound mind. And also, real quick, too, that love being a verb. This is St. John chapter 14 and 15. So that's love. If you love me, keep my commandments. Furthermore, pushing the point of it being a verb of loving the Lord, pushing the commandments to the best of your ability. But this is the point I want to get. St. John chapter 14 and 26, having that sound mind, it says, red letter, how shall I speak? But the Comforter, which is the Holy Ghost, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. All right, so again, the Lord didn't leave us comfortless out here. He left us the scriptures that gives us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to comfort us and keep us in that sound mind, in these troubling times. All right, and it says, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Ye have heard now, I say unto you, go away and come again unto you. If ye love me, ye will rejoice, because I have said I am going to my Father, but my Father is greater than I. So the point was really in 26 and 27. Peace I leave unto you, my peace I give unto you. The Lord has given us peace and comfort through the scriptures. So you got it.
That's plain right there, man. That's plain. Go to precept.
It's Isaiah 33 and
Read
6.
up, yeah, speak up, bro.
It's Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of thy salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
You got it.
Just to back up the point, with us having these scriptures, it's going to keep us stable in the times to come because we know how chaotic Jacob's trouble is going to be through the scriptures. So we're preparing ourselves mentally and spiritually for that fight that we know we about to get ready to go through. But you got it right.
So they keep us stairs right now, man. keep us stable right now to where, hey, man, we not too vexed in this place. You know what I'm saying? Or not, we not too stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Worrying. You know what I'm saying? All the subject that we're going through, man. No, man, we stabilized, man. By this wisdom and knowledge.
This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. It says, "There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that you are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it." Which us that us getting to um finishing this race, we're gonna be tempted through in all ways, man. The suffering is a part of that. Okay, so the Lord giving us the comforter, okay, which is the scriptures. All that is helping us to eventually reach the finish line, man. So he's not putting us in any situation that we can't get out of, man. But you got it.
Yeah, where we gonna lose, man?
Come.
Nah, we go. You know what I'm saying? He gonna set us up to where we gonna win.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I'm saying? Was hey, do a man do his word? Was a Yahweh shot strength us, man?
Yeah.
You know? And we maybe we able to do all days. Maybe we'll do, hey man, do it temptations, man. You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Con. This is James 1 and verse 2. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations." Just going backing up what that brother was talking about, man. You know, we're gonna go through hell.
Yeah.
And it says, "Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience." Verse 4 says, verse 3, it says, "Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work." Right? So we're going to go through our trials, our tribulations, our sufferings, our afflictions. So what? Ultimately, we could be made perfect, right? The Lord is going to bring your tribulations to a perfect work, right? Which is that ultimate test, okay? To examine what your integrity towards Him, man. Are you going to hold fast to what the Lord has, or are you going to give in to the world, man?
But really, it say all that. It say count on joy, man. So basically, man, you fortunate, man. You're worthy to partake in these things, man. Cause all it do is just straighten you, man, for the times to come, man. We're gonna go to that our temptation.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna suffer in the we go to that major temptation. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's a good point you made, bro. That our sufferings add up to strength.
Yeah.
So it's important we gotta go through it because it's for our betterment. So when those things come, that to where we have to be built up for it, we'll be built up. We'll be strong enough to endure it.
Yeah. What's it say in the world, man? What don't kill you, make you
Stronger.
stronger. You know, so even, hey, man, we do, you know what I'm saying, make mistakes, fall in certain temptations. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all it does is, man, it makes us wiser, man. It straightens us.
But that's why I tell you when you go to that word endure, it means to make hard.
Make hard, yeah. To make
And
hard,
that's what the Lord is doing with His men. He's making us hard. Like you said, what don't kill you and make you stronger. Well, the Lord is pressing us to a point to where we gonna be so hard we could withstand Jacob's trouble. You know, you see? So it ain't gonna be of our own. Of course not. You know, we're gonna have to have the spirit, the Kakwadash, to dwell with us. But while we going through these trials, these tribulations, these things are making us hard. You know, it's making us numb to certain things, you know, to prepare us for what we're getting ready to see.
Yeah,
you know?
It makes us believe even more and more, in a sense. It gains our faith.
Because the way too, it's like a spiritual callus. You know what I'm saying? You know how you be lifting weights, doing a lot of pull-ups, you get dealing with a callus. You really ain't hurt no more once you
got the callus.
So we getting that hurt at low. We got a spiritual callus. So when we in them times, man, we going through it, getting it in.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no doubt.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna come in, Jacob's trouble with no doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Wavering.
Yeah, letting everything, as me and the brother Bob was going into, once the game actually started, letting that second nature, everything kick in, But you mentioned some points. It slipped my mind.
Hey,
You said the calluses.
oh, I was going to
the calluses. If you realize everything that requires being broken down and built back, it's always coming back stronger. So
Mhm.
whether it's the calluses, whether it's the muscles, whether it's just putting more layers on a foundation, so that when things happen, that is able to
Withstand it.
Withstand it, yeah.
But that's how the Lord treat us,
Yeah.
through the Spirit. We'll be able to withstand any type of spiritual conflict that's going to come our way.
Yeah, we were coming in full belief.
Yep.
With game time in a sense. Yeah, we messing we pressing right now. We rehearsing. You know what I'm saying? We messing up, we make mistakes now. So hey man, when Jacob's trouble come, the evil times, man, the end times, the game time, the finals. You know what I'm saying? We be ready.
It's
Full belief, man.
But then they tell you this too, just going through that, and just ultimately the Lord, giving us that
They started.
the bodies that's going to come
Body,
at
yeah.
the end. Pretty much when we go through. Fucking lose my train of thought. You mentioned something else that I wanted to land back on. So like, I just started rambling.
You good,
it's okay.
you
I
good,
lost
bro.
it.
Yeah, you good, bro.
I had a little bit more left on that verse. One minute. Get it from the top again.
All
This, verse 4 it says, "But let patience have her perfect work." Right. So he's going into the sufferings, being made perfect by the Lord, man.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what patient mean, man. Long suffering.
Right. And it says that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Right. So through our trials and our tribulations, because the Lord, over the course of time, He works on your weaknesses, which strengthens you. And when the Lord does that, it shows that He's perfect. But when He strengthens your weaknesses, it also makes you perfect. So that's why it says,
No, go ahead. It's like,
that's why it said, being made, it said, ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. Right? So yeah, you see, you want to.
yeah, when I mentioned the new body, I was
Yeah.
thinking about the Lord tell you that with faith, we'd be able to move mountains.
Yeah.
So imagine that time in Jacob's trouble. That's how you know that the spiritual bodies, some brothers be getting these bodies at that time, because some brothers' spirit is going to be, so high in faith that them believing, having that much faith in the Lord. That's how you know they're going to get those spiritual powers.
That's right, yeah.
Backing up.
Yeah, come. They basically, they see something in that power, man. What's that, man? It could be someone else, man. Let's go obtain that power, man. So we got, yeah. That's why, again, we gotta keep that vision, man. The purpose. You know what I'm saying? I raise day, man, having that belief, man, that faith. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's holding?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh yeah.
Come. Yeah, this is Romans 8, and yeah, I started 30. That's what you told me? No, wait. What you had down to what?
I was doing 35 to the end.
To the end.
Yeah.
Nah, me too. Yeah, this is Romans 8 and 35. It says, "Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter." Going into that suffering, right? It says, "Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of the Most High, which is in Hamashiach, Yahushua, our Lord." And if that ain't faith, if that ain't confidence, what is that? Being able to saying that no matter what I go through, this is not gonna break me.
Yeah.
This is not gonna separate me from the faith I have in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's faith and confidence on a whole nother level in the Lord. And that's what he look. That's the examples that we have to live in. You got it.
Example, man. What's it? I got a scripture that brother holding where it say, "Who shall separate us? Love Yahushua."
Yep.
In a sense, man, like what's death? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to look back to, man. There's nothing that we should give up for, man. That don't compare. Was it the brother he holding that precept, man, of Peter, telling Yahushua, like, where shall we go? Go ahead, bro.
This book of John,
6,
Jake,
starting at verse 66, and it reads,
Now read it again, bro.
this is the book of John, chapter 6, starting at verse 66, and it reads, from that time many of his disciples went back and walked no more with him. Then said Yahweh Shai unto the 12, will ye also go away?
Yeah. But basically that account, man, you know, it said many disciples, they walked away. Because Yahweh Shai, man, he was speaking a parable, you know what I'm saying, talking about how, you know, he was the bread that they're supposed to eat. You know, he was that wine they're supposed to drink. You know, basically, man, you know, symbolizing, you know, Yahweh Shai being that Passover, man. What's it? That's the spirit. You come to Passover, man. You know? And many disciples, they couldn't understand what Yahweh Shai was saying, you know, in that John 6, man. That's why they parted away, man. They went back. You know, was even with that too, like, hey, there's gonna be many, you know, there's gonna be many Jakes, you know, they are Israelites, man, or in this truth, or so called in this truth, man. You know, that's gonna run away, man, when the persecution happens. You know, what times get hard, man, or the evil times, man. You know, they gonna forsake it. They gonna forsake the faith.
They're gonna have that mortal moment like Yahweh Shai had, but they're not gonna gird their loins up.
They're gonna give into it.
They're gonna give into it. They're gonna like it said, he was sweating blood. They're gonna give into it though.
They'll give into it.
Because like brother said time and time again, if you don't have the Rakakwadash, the Holy Spirit that's dwelling within you from among high, it ain't nothing you can do. You know?
Yeah, that's what's gonna separate.
And that's what's gonna separate them.
Shai, man.
Yep.
You know, that tribulation, man, persecution. You know.
Like the brother Amawai said, Yahweh Shai is a stumbling block.
Yep.
And a lot of men are gonna stumble on this part of prophecy.
Yeah.
Like we said, this preaching book is damn near shut.
Shut, yeah.
So now it's the part that now you got to live what you was preaching, what you was saying.
Yeah.
You got to walk through that same narrow path that Yahweh Shai got to walk through. As it says, the servant ain't greater than the Lord. It ain't gonna be like, oh, I don't gotta do that. But the men with that mindset that I don't know, you ain't gonna make it.
You ain't gonna make it. Cause
you ain't fit.
Yeah, cause it's easy. Cause it's easier to forsake. You know what I'm saying? Not eating pork.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to show the Lord that, hey, you love the Lord by not eating pork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By not, what else?
Denying yourself.
Denying yourself.
Denying the pleasures of the world.
Yeah, pleasures of the world.
It's not an easy thing, but it's a light thing compared to what we getting ready to have to go through. You know?
Yeah. Now, partaking in wickedness
of
this world.
Right.
That's what I want to say. But the harder part is to forsake your own life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said again, man, the flesh is weak to where, hey, man, like, are you willing, like, basically, like, you gotta ask yourself, are you willing to forsake your own life, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of Jakes, man, they don't care about nothing. They care about their own life, man. They care about themselves. You know? That's why, in a sense, man, we gotta, all for us, man, you know, to forsake our life or be willing, you know, to taste death. If it come upon us, man, we gotta not care about our own life, man. In a sense, man, we gotta be that spirit of Bishop, that movie Juice.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Even family members too, man.
Yeah, family members too.
Children,
Yeah.
you know, parents, spouses, you know, all of that.
Con. We continue on though, but yeah, basically like we outside, you know what I'm saying, with many disciples was walking away. And outside he asked the remainder of disciples, man, y'all gonna go too?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gonna leave too, man? And guess what Simon Peter said, man,
That's
one of the disciples, man. Go ahead.
This is John 6:68. Then Simon Peter answered him, Lord, to whom shall we go?
Yeah.
Thou hast the words of eternal life.
Yeah, where we gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like where we gonna go if we leave this truth, man? Go back to being niggas in the world?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, go back to eating pork, you know?
It's nothing
There's
left.
nothing left.
It's over.
It's over with, man. The fashion is well passed away, man, as we brought out earlier, man. Beginning of camp. You know? All the trends, you know what I'm saying? All the trends, you know, the prime of America is over with, man. You know? To where you can clearly see, man, we at the end, man.
The Lord's stripping the mirth away from the land.
Yeah, mirth from the way we went.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Well, back up saying the Lord is stripping the mirth away from the land. Everything, the so-called American dream, that's done with.
Yeah.
Having a lifestyle here, that's done with. having a 5-year plan that's done with. You know, everything done with, bro. It's over with.
That kind. So that's why the point. That's why hey, we gotta have the same mindset of signing people in that verse. Where shall we go? Well, yeah, but this thing we're a part of is gonna lead to man, eternal life, man. We got the words of eternal life, man.
Yeah.
No, eternal glory. You know what I'm saying? So again, as that brother brought in that precept, hey, who shall separate us, man? Shall none separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai, even ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. Get your precept.
This is John 10, 27. I'm go down to 28. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. And I give unto them eternal life, and they shall never perish, neither shall any man pluck them out of my hand. That's just to back you up. Like you said, man, long we in Yahweh Shai, ain't nobody take us up out of this truth. But you got it out.
Yeah, kind of. You know, it says, hey man, we locked in a sense, bro. You know, we keep on, locked in on His word, man. You know, you got it, Deshaun.
This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 58. It says, "Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the works of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord."
Mm-hmm. That's the point where we got to believe in ourselves, man. Hey, man, all the work we put in is not in vain, man. No, we're not doing this for nothing.
Because that's, like you said, that point y'all was, that's bugged out. The point y'all was hopping on y'all said, in that day, bro, when you faced with that ultimate temptation, that's why it tells us that wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time.
Yeah.
Okay, because even going through all that should be a faith booster in itself at that time, man. Okay, because you're living directly in prophecy. Okay, you knew from the beginning that you was out here preaching that this devil was gonna come down with great wrath, man. He was gonna offer you all these different things to take this one thing that you're not supposed to take, man. Okay, so that in itself should be able to, Lord willing, that the spirit is on you not to take it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a faith booster in itself, man.
Yeah, it was only way, man, we gonna have that faith is as, we know within ourselves, we done all we could do, man. Abounding, man.
Yeah.
We abound the work of the Lord, man, all the way to the end. And our minds, we are movable. We was unmovable, man. We still so stiffly all the way to the end. We just gotta get through that part. You got my.
This is Sirach 2:1, and it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble." And we coming into the time where, before we even came into this ministry, we were supposed to consider this temptation that we're gonna be going through, especially the big one, that the MOTB.
Yeah.
But it says, set your heart right and constantly endure, and make not haste in that time. And when that time comes, you can't always go carnally off your mindset. You can't always be like, oh, well, I'm gonna just, go the easy way out. No, man, like just sit there, endure it, and you're gonna be, fine.
Yeah. Man, that's the point though, man. Like you gotta prepare. They also say, man, you gotta be in of that stoic mindset, man. We say, man, stoic is a person that will bear, that's willing to bear, suffers, man, pain. Yeah, long period of time, man. Long period of time, man. Which, hey, man, we will get through it, bro. We will get through that, man. Especially just having that faith. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're saying.
This backing brother perfect. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. And it reads, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also." Somebody.
Go ahead.
No.
All right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10, and it reads, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon earth." And Lord willing, Lord put the spirit on us men up here, and Russian brothers, to not take that digital oil, man, that's come down the pipeline, because the Lord says He's gonna try the whole world.
Yeah.
So you will get tried. There's a brother. One thing, a brother said in Mississippi last week, his fellowship down there. He was like, everything we say, we have to get tried for.
Yeah.
So if you say you ain't gonna take it, all right, well, the Lord can say, all right, let me see if you say you ain't gonna take it. The Lord can throw all type of stuff at you. Like if my job will get stripped away, apartment, house will get stripped away, family might die in front. You know what I'm saying? I'll be starving for a couple days. Man's about to get hard, bro. But the Lord said it will happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Lord gonna make you stand on everything you saying.
10 toes down.
Ten toes down.
Okay, so we gotta make sure that we built up for it, man. Okay, because everything that we're saying, we're gonna have to prove that.
Yeah.
But you got it.
Exactly, bro.
Very, very important. And this is just something to furthermore, reassure, the Lord, what He's saying. This is Sirach chapter 2 and 11. It says, "For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in the time of affliction." So in the time of affliction, which we're going to go through, we have to go through. That's at the end of the road. That's like that last obstacle that we have to get over, or one of the few last obstacles that we have to get over, to reach the kingdom. All right. But again, it says, very pitiful case of forgiving sins and saving in the time of affliction. All right. But this is on the other side of the spectrum. It says, "Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands and the sinner that goeth two ways." All right. So the people that's not grounded, that doesn't have that faith into Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. "Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be defended." So if you're thinking that you can play on both sides of the fence and play the Lord, you're not going to be defended by the Lord. The Lord is plain, man. You either with him or you're not. All right. And if you're not, you're going to get destroyed. If you're with him, then you're going to be saved. Because as we just read in verse 11, it says that the Lord is full of compassion. But you got it, bro.
Yeah, come on. But either way it go, man, you could be tried for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, man, Esau still gonna hunt you down.
Come.
You know, especially, man, the ones that partake in this truth, man. Even if you just watch the video,
Yeah.
you know, even if you just did that, man, like, yeah, you still could be hunted down. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 4. It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." Right there, straight to the
Plain.
point. You know what I'm saying? All the men that's unfaithful, that's not really
No,
to.
go over verse. Go over verse on that. Yeah. Go over verse.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity them trouble thee that speak against thee."
Come. Because, hey, man, it's talking about, hey, man, we're not supposed to allow these people unbelief, man.
Yeah.
Stop our belief, man. You know?
That's why I told us in the Corinthians that we're unmovable.
Yeah, we're unmovable.
So
man.
nobody can't shake us off the path we on, man.
Yeah, because we could be demonized, man, for not, taking my MOTB, man.
Mm.
You know? We could be demonized. Even for, hey, man, just preaching his word alone, we could be demonized, man. No, but in the day, man, we're not supposed to allow that. You know what I'm saying? To shake our faith. You know, because in the day, that's what God in verse 4. Their unbelief is going to be their demise.
Yeah.
You know?
I had got a word,
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
but this that word story that you were talking about, and it says the general meaning. It says person not easily excited, person who repress feelings and endure patiently. You know, and that's a strong word. You know what I'm saying? A person who's not easily excited. You know, and as we could tell, everybody in the hopeful elect, we're not easily impressed with the things that we got in this world. You know, and we suffering patiently. You know, so that's something that you should strive to be, a stoic.
Yeah. That's funny. You know? To way, man, we don't care, you know what I'm saying, about the people in this world, man, and their unbelief, man. You know? Even to a point where, like I say, we're gonna be demonized, man. To way, man, people look at us ashamed, you know what I'm saying, for not taking the MOTB. You know?
Nah, in that day we gonna have that fate like Noah, man.
Yeah, I know it.
All right. Though the people, 2/3 and shit, they was coming against him, and they never seen rain, so they just never thought that what he was doing, was conducive to what his life and shit. I think it said that I'm still like it because I'm thinking of a scripture while speaking, but it tell you that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, how it goes into they thought his life was madness. You know what I'm saying? They thought Noah's life was madness, and this being the second death, all right? Hey, we gonna have that same fate,
That same feet.
you know?
That's right.
But that starts now, though,
Starts now.
because
Right.
Noah had it was a time period in which he was building
Right.
for this storm that was coming, man.
Yeah.
Which he was warning the people as he was doing the things in which the Lord was telling them to do, man. And nobody believed him. That's the
Right.
same way we're preaching right now,
Yeah.
that the Lord is coming, that for the second time, man. And nobody's taking heed to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it tells you that as in the days of Noah, man, it's gonna be the same way. It's gonna the cycle is gonna repeat, man.
Mhm.
You
Because
got
that's
it.
what we doing right now is spiritually building that ark
Con.
to escape this place.
Yeah.
So that spiritual, ark that we building, getting that information from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that that is going to be a flood, all right, that has never been seen before. But that flood here is war,
Yeah.
all right. So this is
ICBM
America.
nuclear
Yeah,
missiles.
Yeah, the ICBM
Nuclear
nuclear
destruction.
missiles, which is the first death was the flood, so the second death is the fire.
Yeah, right.
So again, that's pretty much what it's going to come down to. You got it, bro.
Was there, you know what I'm saying? Well, when it's all said and done, man, hey, man, we supposed to say, hey, man, believe to a point where, hey, the unbelief don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, we know what we talking about, but we know what's to come. So that's why, hey, we're not going to allow, you know what I'm saying, their unbelief, man, to stop our belief.
Hey, that brother Raya always said, well, he used to, what's a dead man's
Yeah,
opinion?
what's the dead man's opinion, man?
These people are literally the walking dead right now. All right, when you look at it, they just corpses walking. Okay, there's no brain. All right, there's no life in them.
There's no life in
We the only ones, all right, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, through this word, man, that are alive. You know. So what the hell is the dead man's opinion?
Yeah, it's a dead man's opinion, man. Especially, man, knowing that, hey, the things they were preaching, it's going to happen anyway, man, right? People believe it or not, man. Let's get that Romans 3.
Straight to the point. 3.
Yeah, it's 3 and 4.
You talking about 3 and 3?
Yeah, 3 and 3, yeah.
It's Romans 3 and verse 3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yeah, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged."
That's right. Say, man, so some their belief, so they unbelief, make the God wild effect, not a faith of Lord, wild effect, man. So basically, like, yeah, you think that unbelief is gonna stop prophecy?
Right.
Not at all, man. Yahweh forbid. Ain't stopping nothing, man. And which, hey, that unbelief is really making it true even more. It's gonna bring, hey, you fulfilling prophecy by the unbelief, man.
I won't say this because since we talking about the end and things like that and
Yeah.
faith wavering, you're gonna have men that been in the truth, for decades,
Yep.
right? Things of that like time periods like that, heavy time periods, been in the truth. We're seeing it now. For the few years, I've been in, and other brothers, we've seen men fall out the truth. We've seen men who have seen the same things our eyes have saw, the miracles, the different things in which the Lord, he's showing us some of these magnificent things right now,
Yeah.
and they fell out. So how much more in that time?
Yeah, what apostle came this year? The year of apostasy, man.
That's right, man.
What's that apostasy, man? Is the ones, hey, man, denounce the faith. Which, hey, man, end of the day, man, fallouts, it's not gonna stop prophecy. So yeah, that's why to give us, the spirit, hey, man, not to fall out. No, Lord willing, or pray the Lord we don't fall out, cause hey, by us falling out, what I'm saying, it's not gonna stop, what I'm saying, the prophecy, man. Or just because, hey, man, we're not in the truth no more, don't make this not be the truth, man. In a sense,
That's
man.
right.
And they, man, the truth will still be pushed, man. And the prophecy still gonna be fulfilled. Right? Be in the truth or not, man. That's why, hey, man, it's important for us, man, to stay in this truth, man. So we obtain salvation.
Got something for you.
All right.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and 14. All right, because ultimately the end result of this is just separate from these people. Don't be around, niggas. Don't be around, people who don't have that wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Keep your confidence around, men of the Lord to the best of your ability.
I just want to say something before you grab that, because that's a beautiful point. All right, what's the point of being around a nigga that don't believe?
Right.
All right, so perfect example. When you keep iron outside,
Mhm.
though it rain, it still corrodes over time.
Mhm.
You see, you can strengthen your faith as iron, but if you stay around 2/3, you're slowly depleting that iron, the strength of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, it's gonna kill you, man.
yeah, the way to keep iron, like it should be, is you gotta protect it. You gotta put it away.
You really gotta be around other believers as well, man.
That's
You
right,
gotta be
man.
around the same men that believe the same as you, man. Where y'all sharpen each other, man.
Yeah, like
You
you
know?
said. that's right.
Y'all sharpen each other.
Salaki, I
Nah,
just came to my brain.
perfect,
You
because
got it,
it's
bro.
going to lead into 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. Be not unequally yoked
Mm.
together with unbelievers.
Yep.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? Don't need to be together.
Yeah, don't need to keep together,
nowhere
man.
around.
Yeah, come.
Yep, you got it.
No, so that's why, hey, man, we can't be around unbelievers, man. You know? We say, I think scripture saying Shabbat too, man. Hey, a bird cleave to his light,
Yeah.
you know? And flesh cleave to his light too, man. So, hey, man, we gotta be around, especially more. You know what I'm saying? Or like scripture say, man, forsake not the assembly. You know what I'm saying? Or the brother, hey, bro, paraphrasing, man. You got that? Yeah, go ahead.
No, not.
Oh,
I
not
got
that
the
old.
Sirach.
Oh, Sarah. Yeah, go
This Sirach 13 and 15.
ahead. Yeah,
It says, every beast loveth his like,
Mm-hmm.
and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh sit according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. It says, what fellowship had the wolf with the lamb? So the sinner with the godly. So
Yeah.
that's just backing up your point, man.
Mhm.
We have nothing we have nothing in common with the people that's in the world. Okay? Because that's the comparison it's making. The sinner and the godly. Okay, 2/3 of our people are wicked, man.
Wicked, man.
So they're doing the things according to wickedness, which we will be on that other side, man, of being the godly. Okay,
Yeah.
we're doing the things of righteousness in order to um help us attain the kingdom, man. So the things that they're doing is leading them to death. The things
Mhm.
that we're doing is leading us to life. So
Right.
they're clean contrary to each other, man. So if we indulge in the things in which they're doing, it's gonna bring us down to what they're getting, their reward.
Like I said, but it's a reason you hear older brothers say that. You know, hey, stay away from them high J traffic areas. I try to be more to yourself and things of that nature as far as concerning the world. They're not saying that because Jake just wants you all to themselves. Like Jake ain't no moles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it's for the benefit of your walk in the ministry. You know, Jake, yeah, we all got friends and family. Every single brother out here, every single brother in the troop have friends and family, co-workers, right? Somebody that they don't mind being around outside the brotherhood. You get what I'm saying? But you got to have a balance with it, and the Lord, he take you through the process of understanding that balance when you first coming in, right? Because at first Jacob, be getting all into all kind of shit with friends and discrepancies, things of that nature, because you don't have that balance yet. You're not how could I say, learned yet to deal with the rest of the world.
That's part of that iron sharpening iron, dude.
Yeah.
Because we're all trying to help each other get to the chariots, man. In order to obtain the kingdom, we gotta watch and look out for each other,
Yeah,
man.
we watch
Those
each
men,
other's souls.
those men are seasoned, so they have that experience already in
Mhm.
order to tell you how not to walk, man. Because we obviously know that men are coming in later than other men, so they can't afford to make the most mistakes in which those men have made already.
Right.
So that's why they're there. That's why the Lord have the ministry set up how He have it set up, man.
Hey, to back that brother Kalil, because the Lord, He take a lot of people out your life.
Yeah.
In this truth, bro. The Lord might leave just one friend you have in the world that you might kick and might be cool with. That's it. A lot of people just come to and fro out your life, bro. And that's how the Lord wants it.
Might not leave you with nothing.
But
Yeah,
hey,
I'm just back here, bro.
you mentioned it as well. The Lord has constructed our lives of no matter how much we wanted it to be as simple as possible, bro.
Yeah.
So keeping the circles as small, keeping the Lord has been doing everything to keep us with little business, bro. And that's just plain and simple.
Hey, personal experience, man. The Lord didn't kill friends and close friends and family members that He knew would be an obstacle too great for your walk.
I
He'll
would
do that.
I would have been with him
Yeah.
in those situations.
The Lord do that. But to what? To keep your life as simple as possible.
Yeah.
You will be fighting too much between, you know, the love of this friend with the love of this troop.
Right.
You know, so he just do what? Put him up in a spirit world. Then he double back and give you the understanding. You gonna see this person again in righteousness
Yeah.
Sever the
forever.
connection for a better connection.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy.
That connection.
Yeah, one more verse.
Somebody go get the light from one of them brothers. From
You said verse
Amawai.
1, huh?
Yeah.
Con, this Sirach 13 and 1.
Don't
It says,
worry about it.
he that toucheth pitch shall be defiled therewith.
Mm.
Right. So if you touch tar or anything that's sticky or residue that's sticky, it's going to cleave to you. It's going
Yeah.
to stay on you. You know, and it's hard to get off.
Yeah, that's
Right? It's birds of a
reading
feather
today,
flock
brother.
together.
Con,
Right? So if you're hanging out with a guy who has an off personality, he's a wicked two-third jink, there gonna be certain things that's gonna rub off on you over the course of time.
Yeah.
That's that same way they tell you in the world, you are who you hang around.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, because the things in which that person is partaking in is eventually gonna rub off on you.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Con.
This is the sins of the world.
That's fair. Hey, he got that. You got it? You got
No,
it?
it's a little more in this
All right,
verse.
go ahead, go
Con,
ahead.
it says, and he that had fellowship with a proud man shall be like unto him.
Right. So it's the same thing we just said. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a problem, man. It could just be somebody wicked in general.
Right.
Right?
That's not this true, man.
Yeah.
You know, say like brother Sam, man, you got y'all what you hang around. You know, so you around niggas all day. Yeah, you a nigga, man.
You a nigga.
You know, just like man, you around man and Lord. Then, hey, you a man and Lord. You know, that's just something plain.
Proven otherwise.
This is the book of Proverbs, 27 verse 17, and it reads, "Iron sharpened iron, so a man sharpened the countenance of his friend."
Yeah, it's that iron sharpen iron. Man, all of us, man, the iron sharpen iron. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like-minded. That's why Scripture say, man, so is a man, a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. So basically, man, we gotta be in the same mind, same mindset. You know, so all of us, hey, man, to sharpen each other, we both gotta want it. You know, we both gotta want to be sharp. You know, you wanna say something?
Yeah, brother got one on the comment board. I was thinking about this too. Amos 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Yeah. That's it, man. Like, yeah. That's simple and plain right there, man. We can't walk together except we be agreed. You know, you can't be around somebody, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got different views, point of views on life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It'd be a constant, you know what I'm saying, argument, man. Yeah, feud. You know what I'm saying? So you be around people, man. You're around people that's the same point of view, man. Y'all walking the same.
You in agreement?
Yeah, in agreement with it, man. You know?
But if I could add to you, and what brothers, speaking to new brothers coming into this thing, they need to know, when to kind of shut that off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because that's the thing too. Like, yeah, like the one thing, like, I mean, yeah, it's cool. Like, yeah, brothers. You know what I'm saying? We might have certain things we do in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might like, anime, sports. You know what I'm saying? Might go out. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But the main point we got to be a one accord on is our Father's business. This word. So that's why, man, it's important for us, man, to sharpen. We gotta sharpen each other according to the scriptures, man.
Yep.
Not according to the flesh, not according to the spirit.
Keeping the main thing.
Main thing. Yeah, keep the main thing, man. That's the foundation, man. That's why our relationship is based on. That's why our brotherhood, is based on the works of the Lord. And that's why we gotta keep it, man.
That's what all this is for, brother.
Yeah.
We coming together in order to get the kingdom, bro.
That's how we was gathered.
Yes,
by
brother.
the words of the Most High, man.
Not to
By this
own
word.
bullshit and play around and find a friend, man. We here to do the work
Yeah, do the work, man. That's how, hey, we iron sharpen iron,
first
man.
and foremost.
Yeah. Trying to make it on the cherry, man.
Sure.
The only way we make it on the cherry is through the scriptures, man. Find the script.
I appreciate
You know?
for you too, brother.
This is Sirach 22 and verse 13. It says, "Talk not much with the fool." Right? So that's your 2/3, And it says, "And go not to him that have no understanding." Right? He doesn't know what's going on. He's not looking at the prophecies. He's just all willy-nilly out there.
Yeah,
And-
Jake don't know, you know what I'm saying, World War III. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'll be surprised if Jake knows who Iran is, man. Yeah.
What is it? It says, "Beware of him." It says, "Least thou have trouble." So you're gonna find yourself getting into a lot of stuff thinking around these guys,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, cause basically, man, you're not on your watch, man. They'll distract you from your watch. And we was talking about earlier, man, we got to watch. You know what I'm saying? Prophecy, man. These probably events that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Hey, basically, man, you know, 2/3, they'll basically, man, rock you to sleep.
Yep.
Well, hey, man, being around brothers, man, they'll keep you woke, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll keep you, hey, man, your eyes on the prize, man. They gonna keep your eyes on prophecy, man. You know, you want to say something,
Yeah,
brother?
real quick. Our job is the most important job on the face of the planet Earth.
Yes,
right?
right, bro. Yes, sir.
You know, a watchman can't
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah, that
A watchman can't fall asleep. A watchman can't be a drunkard. A
Right.
watchman can't be a man that's too entangled in romance.
Yeah,
You see? A watchman can't be too much of nothing.
nothing, man.
Not saying Jake can't do this, that, and the third, but Jake gotta, and that's our appointed job right now, to be a watchman.
Yeah, watch me.
You know, that's that's all I want to say.
You gotta constantly be alert. You can't afford to miss nothing for the
Nope.
most part.
Not at all.
Because as soon as you're caught lagging, then you become discouraged. When the watchman is on the watchtower, he's watching for danger.
Yep.
Okay, so when he's not able to catch the danger, he's overtaken.
Yep.
What you
Yeah.
got?
And it says, and thou shalt never be defiled with his fooleries. So
Mm.
that's basically becoming like him, right?
Yeah.
You're hanging out with the guys. If you're not watching the guy, being aware of him, like, you're gonna start to take on his character traits. And
Yeah.
before you know it, you're
Yeah.
gonna be acting like him, doing, saying stuff, and all the rest of that kind of stuff, right? And it says, depart from him, and thou shalt find rest,
Mm.
and never be disquieted with his madness.
Yeah, kind, man. Say, man, boss, man, you know what I'm saying? Stay in the way. You know what I'm saying? People in this world, you know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Stay with people, man. Hey, man, we have peace. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we don't be caught up in no drama. You know what I'm saying? All these world affairs, man, all wickedness and follies, man. Hey, man, we be in the house chilling. Yeah, chilling.
Good fella.
Bro, what's the worries for an average 2/3 nigga? They gotta worry about people looking for them, because
Yeah,
they
looking
they
for
doing
'em, yeah,
nothing but
bro.
wronging people all day,
Yeah.
brother. So people are just at their heels. They gotta constantly watch their back. Bro, we go inside peaceably. We don't fuck over people. We stay out the way, bro. Everything we do is simple.
Yeah, simple
Okay, and
as
we're
that,
doing
bro.
everything the right way, so it don't come back on us as we're trying to finish our walk.
Yeah, kind. Cause like, hey, what scripture say, man? You know, let the ministry be not blamed, man.
Kind.
I'm paraphrasing, man. And basically, man, you putting blame on the ministry, man, by being around, hey, man, 2/3, man.
Yeah.
Or the people in this world, man, just wicked people, man.
That's why I think it's the elder say if you the smartest one in the car, man, you shouldn't be in it.
Be in the car, man.
Yeah, back y'all up. You gotta think about it like this. If you were woken up from the truth, meaning you were brought up out the shit, why do you still want to be in it?
Yeah, be in it, man.
Point.
Yes, brother.
Yeah.
I got something to back him up. What he just said. This it's the book of John,
You got one?
chapter 15, and verse 19. It says, but if ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Yeah, so really, man, hey, you should be come to the point where you too invested in this truth, man, and people don't want to be around you, man. You know, that's why it's supposed us, man, to apply this word, man. You know, cause basically, man, by us applying this word, hey, like people can see it, man. Like, yeah, they don't want to be around you, man, cause hey, you in the spirit, man.
But that's the back up
Yeah.
that brother point. He said, what the Lord called us from out of the world, man.
Yeah, out of the world.
So
man.
we're literally separated from being around these people, man.
Yeah,
So when you select it, when you go back around these people, man, you're doing contrary to what the Lord have called you to do, man.
yeah, man, you got Satan on you, man. Yeah. Like, you got Satan on you, man. Cause basically, like, yeah, you being around these people, man. You're not walking in the truth, man. You know, you're not in the spirit. You know.
This James 4:4, it says, ye adulterers and adulteress, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High?
Yep.
Whosoever therefore will be friends of the world is enemy of the Most High.
Yeah.
And the more you be, the more you be friends with this world, man, the more it's gonna take you out, and the more wickedness you're gonna do. And all doing that is gonna make you an enemy. So why would you want to be an enemy with the Most High, who drew you out of the world? It's
Yeah.
dumb.
Basically, Lord, he look at you like you're a snake, man.
Yes.
You know, in a
Traitor.
sense, man. Yeah, you're a traitor. Yeah, you're a
Traitor.
traitor, man.
A rebel.
Yeah, rebel. You know.
You the worst kind too, bro.
Yeah, the worst.
Yes.
kind,
What you've been called into, man, there's no way you should be trading this in for that.
Mhm.
There's no way, brother.
Yeah, we brought it out a while ago in the Sandman when it talks about the obedience
Mhm.
and what was the other one? The rebellion as witchcraft
Yep.
that they mentioned.
Mhm.
But those things being punishable as death, you know, being as an enemy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, being
Yeah.
a friend of the world.
And then too, yeah, that's being double-minded, man, too. Which ain't man, a double-minded man is unstable. It's all his ways, man.
Yeah.
So why would you want to trade immortality for mortality? Like, why would you want to do that? You could be immortal, have all the pleasures, all that. You would be given all that. So why would you trade it in for something that's lower than that? You know?
Mere.
It's Romans 8 and verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. Which shows you, if you in this truth, man, you shouldn't really be hanging around with no guys who only follow after their
You're not
flesh.
gonna do it, yeah. You're not gonna do it. You
You
know?
better not.
But yeah, but you of the flesh, yeah, like you gonna be around these people, man. Where it's gonna lead to your demise, man.
Matter
But
of
you
fact,
be of the spirit, yeah.
let me go ahead and get that second part. Verse 6.
Yeah, go ahead.
For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yeah, good. People in this world, they carnally minded, man. You know what I'm saying? Which, hey, again, it's gonna lead to your demise, man. You know, but yeah, to be spiritually minded, it's gonna lead to life, man. You know, and peace. You know, it's a way, man. You able to, hey, man, you know, you're not caught up. You know what I'm saying? You know, in this wicked world. You
Go
know,
on chilling.
you going chilling. Yeah, chilling.
And I just wanted to say this to add on to you. If you ever do have to be around them, the scriptures tell you, say, watch the time, man.
Observe
They
the
say,
time, yeah.
observe the time when
yeah.
you're amongst the indiscreet, man.
Yeah, get
You know?
out, man.
Yep, get it.
So you can find the excuse to get away from
Yeah,
it.
find an excuse, hey, man. Hey, man, I gotta go, man.
Tell you the
Yeah.
walk of wisdom to when you with those without hot.
Yeah.
So I can roughly paraphrasing. It's something like that. Though.
He wants to say something.
Yeah, and that's crazy because, whenever I be around people of the world or just sometimes my friends, I really be looking at the time like, man, I don't want to be around you too long. Like, I gotta
Yeah.
dip.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach. No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
That's it, man. Cause hey, man, we're soldiers, man. If us being soldiers, man, we gotta be away from our family, friends, and the people of this world in general, man. And we gotta, hey, man, battle. You know what I'm saying? We gotta fight, man. You know, go ahead.
And what's a quality of a soldier is being mission focused.
Yeah,
So
focus, yeah.
focusing on the mission.
Yeah, no
completing the mission.
distraction, yeah.
And I had it roughly paraphrasing in the St. Luke, being about our Father's business as
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai is.
Yeah, kind.
You got it.
That's plain right there. You know. So, hey, man, with that, man, we don't feel, we don't feel like that's watching this was edified by his live camp. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we end it, we're gonna give our praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
the Bible Apostle Els GMS, and peace and mercy to hopefully like a ball. From Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.